a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.
When they roll up on you, don't say you haven't been warned.
Can you say that again, please?
I said when they roll up on you, don't say that you haven't been warned.
Warned about what?
About this being maritime security.
Greetings, everyone. This is Jeff with On Your Own Civil Rights Investigations. I am here at the port of Gulfport, Mississippi, their actual port, standing on the public sidewalk. And I'm just going to do a traditional First Amendment audit, civil rights investigation with a camera. And we're going to see if the security and the city of Gulfport police or whoever, whatever type of law enforcement may show up, if they even show up, respects our right to record matters of public interest from a traditional public forum such as this public sidewalk. And we'll see how this goes. I'm trying to shake things up a little bit, get away from the God bless the homeless a little. I keep getting arrested doing that, man. It's like, it's the most dangerous thing I've done out with my civil rights activism, just standing on a public sidewalk saying God bless the homeless vets. So I'm going to do a little bit of good old-fashioned First Amendment audit from a public sidewalk with a camera, photographer's rights. So let's see how this goes. How you doing?
Can I help you?
What'd you say? I'm hard of hearing.
Can I help you?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay, you're not supposed to be taking pictures down this way. This is all maritime security.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Says who?
Huh?
Says who?
Says the Port Authority.
I doubt that. The Port Authority doesn't allow people to take pictures of the port.
Okay, when they roll up on you, don't say you haven't been warned.
Can you say that again, please?
I said when they roll up on you, don't say that you haven't been warned.
Warned about what?
About this being maritime. Saying that you haven't been warned.
Warned about what?
About this being maritime security.
And you're saying that I'm not allowed to take photos of the port?
I don't know who you are.
Doesn't matter. I don't know who you are.
It does matter. Okay.
They roll up on me. These people still think in the year 2023 that you can't take photographs of stuff that you can see from a public space. Why wouldn't you be able to, as a citizen, stand on a public sidewalk like I'm standing on, and take video of this? This is interesting. this cat right here in the security pickup truck, security guard in the truck is on the horn with somebody. I'm not sure who he's calling.
I'm sorry.
But as you can see,
Okay.
this is a
Oh, you have a stylus?
City of Gulfport
If you need it.
public sidewalk.
Yeah, it just
Runs along through here.
Yeah, I've got the S23 Ultra.
No, I'm good, man.
I use it more for like photo editing and stuff like that than anything.
Oh, yeah, the way go through.
You don't want me to get pictures of having that information.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I'll just tell you the rules. I mean, I'm gonna ask you to stop. I'm not gonna force you to, but
Yeah.
if I have to call Gulfport, I will call Gulfport.
call who?
Gulfport PD.
Why would you call Gulfport PD?
Because you're doing something I'm asking you not to.
I'm not stopping, man.
Okay, that's fine. Just call
All right,
it.
I'm standing out on the property. Make sure
If you're moving on your way out to business, that's fine.
Make sure if you call them, you tell them that I'm not on the property. I'm standing on the sidewalk, man. You're a security guard. You're supposed to know your boundaries.
You're right.
See the public sidewalk?
It's against the rules to take pictures.
I mean, is this cat right here walking down the public sidewalk? Is he on the property too? It's a public sidewalk.
Okay, I'm not forcing you. I'm just gotta get rules out the door. I'm
All right.
asking you not to.
And I'm politely declining not to. Okay. Thank you. Stay safe out there. So you can see the sign, Port of Gulfport up there. You see the public sidewalk runs along this main road out here, comes down through here, right along through here where my feet are at, continues up through here, crosses over there, runs back up to there. It's a public sidewalk. Everything that's restricted is clearly marked. Common sense tells me that anything on that side of the gate or the fence beyond that sign is restricted, secure area. Unauthorized presence within that area constitutes a breach of security. Well, I'm not in that area. I'm on this side of the fence. I'm on the non-secure side of the fence. Otherwise, every single person driving down this road and every single person who walks up and down this sidewalk would be within a restricted secure area. That's unauthorized. It's basic common sense, folks. It's basic common sense, ladies and gentlemen. It's something that security guards seem to completely lack. We still actually have security guards in 2023 who think it's illegal to take photographs or video record something that everybody can see from the public sidewalk in the public space. I think about what a silly position it is for them to try to tell you that it's illegal to take video and photographs of the Port of Gulfport. The Port of Gulfport is the prominent feature of the town of Gulfport, Mississippi. It's the flagship feature of the town of Mississippi, the city of Mississippi. There are thousands of photographs and videos online and all over the place of people that have taken photographs and video recorded the Port of Gulfport, Mississippi. It's just a silly, nonsensical thing for them to try to say that it's illegal to take photographs or video record this port from a public space. Now, if you go on their property, yeah, okay. Maybe they have a policy that prohibits it and they can enforce that. But out here, there's nothing they can do about it. It's First Amendment protected activity.
It's the reason I get paid. So will you please provide your license, registration, and insurance, ma'am? Will you please provide me with your ID, ma'am?
This is not a traffic stop, and you're not issuing a citation.
Ma'am, so you're still as cooperative as you've always been, right, ma'am?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. 8 months ago, I published a story about Kendra Owens. For reference, here's a recap of that encounter.
I can't have you standing right here, ma'am.
It's a public sidewalk.
You're interfering with the investigation, ma'am.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Have a nice day, Mr. Defendant.
Kendra Owen was driving for Uber and had marked herself as available. She watched videos on her phone with the engine running and had parked near downtown Evansville in Indiana to wait for a customer when Officer Matt Taylor parked behind Kendra and 30 seconds later activated his emergency lights. Officer Taylor then ran her plates, despite Kendra having parked legally.
You have your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm parked.
Yes, ma'am. You're also parked outside of a bank with your vehicle running and just kind of random, so just checking on the area.
I'm fine.
Okay. Do you have your license on you, please?
This is not a traffic stop.
No, ma'am, it's an investigatory stop.
Okay, whatever do you think.
Can I see your license, please? And actually, you're operating a motor vehicle, so I can ask for your license, registration, and insurance. You're sitting in the driver's seat for the vehicle? Yes, ma'am. And if everything is okay, I will send you on your way. But at the same time, I'm going to check on you. It's the reason I get paid. So will you please provide your license, registration, and insurance, ma'am?
I am parked. This is not a traffic.
Ma'am, under Indiana law, if you're in the driver's seat and the vehicle is operating, it is considered operating a motor vehicle. So please, will you provide your driver's license, registration, and insurance? If we don't do that, then I can ask you to step out of the vehicle because under state law, I'm allowed to do that.
Officer Taylor's assertion is correct, if only this had been a lawful traffic stop. However, an officer cannot detain you and demand your ID just because you are legally parked or operating a vehicle. There's also nothing illegal or even suspicious about parking in front of a bank. And despite his assertion, at no point did Officer Taylor inquire as to why Miss Owens was parked there. Officer Taylor now orders Kendra out of her vehicle and unlawfully pats her down.
Will you please provide me with your ID, ma'am? Sam 31, start me another car, please. Do me a favor, turn around and face the vehicle for me, please.
No, sorry.
Turn around and face the vehicle, put your hands on the vehicle. Anything else gonna poke me, hurt me, stick me, anything like that? Okay. Step to the back of the vehicle, please. What is your name, ma'am?
I'm not getting an ID. I was legally parked on a public street.
Is your vehicle registered to you, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
Can I have your name, please?
No.
Do me a favor, have a seat right there on the curb for me.
Well, I can't sit down, so I'm happy to do this. That's the best I can do.
Do you have insurance for the vehicle, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
Do you have insurance for the vehicle, ma'am?
I do. And we both know they'll tell you that when you
Sam
run the
31,
tag.
Dispatch told the officer that the registered owner of the vehicle was Miss Owen, and that there was an alert on her because she was a First Amendment auditor and had been seen acting suspiciously at various locations in 2017 and 2018, and that during those occasions several years ago, she refused to identify and was uncooperative.
Yes, ma'am, she's still that way. Can you run 738 David Tom Lincoln for me, please? I'm clear. Do me a favor, just stay right there for me, okay? Who's your insurance through, ma'am?
Harry.
Who's your insurance through, ma'am?
State Farm.
State Farm? Okay, is it in the vehicle? Proof of insurance?
It's on my phone.
It's on your phone? Is your phone in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Where's it at? I'll get your phone for you and you can show me proof of insurance, ma'am.
This is not a traffic stop and you're not issuing a citation.
Ma'am, I've gone through this before. Either A, you can provide proof of insurance or I will tow the vehicle and
What
write you.
infraction do you suspect me of committing? I was legally parked on a public street.
Ma'am, your vehicle was operating. You were in the driver's seat. Therefore, I can ask you for license, registration, and insurance.
Officer Matt Taylor now enters Kendra's vehicle to retrieve her cell phone without consent or lawful authority to do so.
So you're still as cooperative as you've always been, right, ma'am?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Officer Taylor turns off his body cam for about 10 minutes. When it is reactivated, he has for some reason decided to tow Kendra's vehicle and thoroughly searches through the car for an inventory. None of the other officers on scene put an end to the unlawful detention, search, or seizure of Kendra or her property. In fact, they assist Officer Taylor.
Let me see anything. Let me see anything that's a weapon. I got the pepper spray that way. I'll give her a chance to come get her property if she wants.
And of course, the unlawful search turns up nothing, though Kendra had proof of insurance on her phone. And despite Officer Taylor never witnessing her operate the vehicle, he wrote her a citation for operating a vehicle without proof of responsibility.
Hey, what's my ticket for?
Ticket is for operating a motor vehicle without insurance. You have a court date.
You can drive it. Just...
I'm sorry?
All right.
Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Be careful, ma'am.
After the vehicle was towed, the officers left Kendra alone in 24-degree weather with no coat, as she waited for 40 minutes for her son to pick her up.
There you go, ma'am. This is information about the tow fee. The tow, so you are. Have a good day, ma'am.
Somebody will be paying attention.
Okay. I need you to leave the area, ma'am.
What's that? Okay, I know it's a lot. I'm gonna see about having some.
Ma'am, if you want, you can go over into that parking lot, or you can go back over there, but I can't have you standing right here, ma'am.
It's a public sidewalk. Walk my ass up.
You can walk over there, ma'am, or you can walk over there.
I'm not going anywhere.
You signed permission to do it.
Public sidewalk.
You're also interfering with the investigation,
Let
ma'am.
you know,
All right, go ahead.
cannabis, they consider it the same as
Go ahead. I'm game. Go for it.
Right.
In for a penny, in for a pound. You might as well go
We
for
can,
it.
I got my card and everything.
Have a nice day.
I will, thank you, ma'am. Do you have somebody coming to get you?
Yes, I do. Goodbye.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, the thing
I'll
is,
stay right here. I won't wait till the vehicle gets towed, ma'am.
The next day, she paid $235 to retrieve her vehicle. Shortly after, the Vanderburgh County prosecutor dismissed the citation. A lawsuit was filed by the ACLU on March 16th of 2023, prompting the department to release this body cam on Facebook. In the post, the department declares that they support the officer's actions. Worse yet are the scores of people commenting that they also have no clue about their own individual rights. They should be pleased to find out that the city paid out almost immediately after defending their officer's actions.
Recording.
I won't even use the dispos down in Ohio, though.
Thanks, gentlemen.
They're nasty. It's dried up.
The city asked for a settlement conference very quickly, and in August of 2023, just a few months
I usually
after
go
the
alone
incident,
there.
the city paid Kendra about $1,000 per minute to train the 3 officers on scene. However, it appears that they didn't learn much, as afterwards, the attorney for Officer Taylor and the city of Evansville says that the department and city fully stand behind Officer Taylor, and this isn't the first time the officer was sued. He was previously named in a lawsuit that claimed that officers used excessive, unjustified force that led to a man's death.
Body cam video from the night Edward Snookus died. Officers were called to Division Street for a man who appeared to be intoxicated. When they arrived, they found Snookus wandering the street. Officers attempted to make an arrest, but there was a struggle and chase. Snookus was tased more than once. He became unresponsive after being handcuffed. In the lawsuit, the family claims officers used excessive and unjustified force.
I'm pretty confident of the allegations in the complaint being supported by facts.
The city of Evansville failed to provide adequate training to its officers on the use of force and failed to investigate the officers involved in this case. An internal investigation by EPD reports no wrongdoings. 44 News reached out to both EPD and the city attorney's office. We're still waiting on a response.
That lawsuit continues, now over 4 years later, and perhaps when that lawsuit finally goes to trial, I'll bring news about it then. Let me know what you think about this interaction in the comments down below. And if you like this investigation, check out one of the other ones linked on screen.
So for the Vectrum, it says it looks like Adobe is still processing and stacking the driver ready for try.
Okay.
Try again.
Yeah, that's pretty much why we have to do the paper one because it's sent in the way. You're not the first one that said issues with it. Are you able to do the I-9?
That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, just do the I-9.
I'm working. Can you please go sit in your car? You have nothing to do with this.
Father,
I understand.
I'm an attorney because he's a minor. You need to tell me, is he going to be here?
I don't need to tell you anything. I'm going to arrest you in a second if you don't get in your car. Do you understand me? I'm not kidding you.
You are kidding.
You are impeding an investigation right now, and you're really bothering me. Go sit in your car. I will talk to him in a minute. Get in your car now.
Tell him, take it. No, you do not touch me. Oh my God. Oh
you are not involved.
I'm a good
We
Samaritan.
instructed you to do something,
I'm a good
and
Samaritan.
you refused to do it.
I'm a good Samaritan who stopped to help a kid, and this is what happened. Okay.
I heard you guys say 1 o'clock today. I'm like, here we go. It never ceases to fascinate me how a group of people can look at the exact same video and come away with a completely different idea about what they just saw. This is an example right here. I saw this a couple
I think
days
you
ago
can tap
on
on the
Crime
ear.
Network, and then just today, the civil rights lawyer uploaded a video dealing with this exact situation right here. There's a lady named Claire Hall.
We're
She's
both
a lawyer
learning
in Rhode Island.
in fact, I just had to update something here, and it was like the same thing. I was like, oh my God, I
the
really
vehicle
got
he was driving. Looks like he had like a minor to severe head injury, possibly. The cops were going to have him drive away, but she was concerned and had this boy's father on the phone saying, hey, it'd probably be a good idea if you transport him. If you're going to transport him, let his father know where he's going to be transported. So in her mind, she was acting as a good Samaritan. Now, about the two audience deal, when you look under this video, the law and crime video, the audience predominantly is for law enforcement and against this lawyer who they call a Karen. And I got to admit, she is a little Karen-esque. I mean, she looks like somebody who would easily get on your nerves. But the question is, did she commit a crime? Did she do something wrong? Did she do something worthy of the cops going hands-on? On the other scale, you have the audience that, listens to and tunes into the civil rights lawyer and probably other First Amendment auditors and is sympathetic toward the Karen lawyer and is decidedly against law enforcement. But I wanted to read you some of the comments under both videos. First, we're going to start with the Law and Crime Network because this gives you an idea. See, to me, it's not so much, society is not so much in trouble because we have a few psychopaths who want to rule us. And by psychopaths, I mean somebody who actually believes they have a higher claim over your life and property than you to the point where they feel justified in going hands-on if you disobey their commands. And that's what happened here. They admit the reason that they are going hands-on, the reason they took her to the ground, the reason they put the torture cuffs on her, the reason that they took her against her will and put her in the back of the cop car is because she wasn't complying with their orders. So here's what the audience for Law and Crime Network, some of them said. I wish I could find the absolute most popular, but this one right here has 360 thumbs up. This is a perfect example of a woman with a victim complex mixed with a superiority issue. She has to get a win. I feel terrible for her husband if she has one. And apparently she does have one because they both filed a civil rights lawsuit against this Rhode Island Police Department. This right here says she was either on meds or didn't take them that day. This is not normal behavior. All right, well, that's an opinion. But does that warrant the cops putting their hands on you and actually, basically they are much stronger. Even the skinniest cop, I'm sure, is much stronger than this Karen lawyer. Did they really have to do
don't
that?
worry about
Couldn't
that.
they have been more
We gotta
understanding?
do the
Couldn't they?
paper-wise
She was in the
anyway.
process of giving the phone to one of the cops saying, here, talk to the dad, let the dad know where his child's going to be transported, if he's going to be transported. I'm just a good Samaritan. I'm a go-between. Yes, I did insert myself into this situation and nobody asked for it, but did she really deserve to go to jail and be cuffed? The teenagers who got into the accident acted more mature and professional than she ever did. Yeah, I admit, she could have exercised a little bit more self-control, a little bit of tact. And yes, like the civil rights lawyer said, public opinion is pretty weighty. The court of public opinion matters a lot in these court cases. And if you know you're on body cam, you know you're being recorded, why don't you put your best foot forward, because perception is everything. Whether you're wrong or right, you want to make sure that if this is ever presented to a jury and to a judge, you come off looking good. Because I admit, in this right here, on some level, the cops were being calm. Yeah, they started getting, increasingly more agitated at this woman. And then they did end up physically brutalizing her, in my opinion. But she didn't make herself look good, also, in my opinion. That's depressing, honestly. I hope the judge smiles and giggles reading over her lawsuit. Glad to know the PD didn't back down when she fought back. She wasn't fighting initially. They're the ones who went hands-on with her first. Not to mention her husband can't help her at all. Conflict of interest and bias, being married to another attorney and all. Thank God for body cams. Great job, officers. That woman is unstable. Stunned she's an attorney. Well, she might be the attorney that you want on the case because it looks like she gets passionately involved in things. So if you have a lawyer who's passionately involved in your case, you probably got a better chance of winning. Again, in my opinion. She literally has no control over emotions for no reason. This also jeopardizes genuine grievances against unlawful arrest. She's a nutter. Maybe she is. But back to the original question. Do her actions warrant taking away her liberties? More important than her being a lawyer is that she feels she's entitled to do what she wants. All right, so that was the law and crimes audience. Now here's the civil rights lawyers audience. This is the first comment. This is, or at least the first comment at this time. This is what happens when they give responsibility to young, power-driven tyrants. It's obvious that this wannabe public servant is on a power trip. This one right here says, how can you justify this arrest? Are you not allowed to resist an unlawful arrest? A lot of cops believe, quote, not listening is a felony. And that's what the cop said specifically. She said, why are you doing this to me? And he said, because you're not listening. So not listening is against the law. Not listening is a crime that justifies going hands-on and putting the torture cuffs on and throwing them there in the back of the car. Is there a law against not listening? This right here says arrested for contempt of cop. And I tend to agree. Now, could this woman have been a little bit more reasonable? Probably. Was she adding danger to the roadway by having her car be a part of this whole situation? I don't know, because she was sandwiched in between the cop cars in front and the last cop car in the back, which is the cop car that they put her in, which made her the most unsafe. Like, there's no barrier between the car that she was put in the back of and oncoming traffic. She could have been hit, just like that lady got hit when they decided to put her, I think it was in Colorado, when they decided to park her in the cop car on a railroad track, and then they got hit. She got hit by a train. So yeah, I agree. She was arrested because of contempt of cop. And this says she must bow down to his supreme authority and kiss his feet, and she did not do that. So the little bit of sarcasm here, but you see where the audience is going with the civil rights lawyer. They're going in the opposite direction as the law and crime audience. So what's the truth here? Isn't it somewhere in between? Is it really right to put your hands on a woman who's just out there trying to be a good Samaritan, trying to stand in the gap for this kid and his father, in concern that he might have some kind of severe to moderate head trauma where he can't drive his vehicle, but the cops are going to let him drive, is the story? This is why qualified immunity needs to go. If officers got sued thousands of dollars regularly, they would quickly straighten up. I agree. They would be more apt to listen, more apt to be understanding, less apt to escalate the situation. Stop talking. How dare you use your First Amendment? And that's really what they're saying. When they tell you you need to stop talking, they're infringing on your First Amendment. When they tell you you need to talk and you need to give your idea and you need to divulge this information, they're basically saying, we're about to take away your Fifth Amendment right to be silent. Incompetence has no bounds. End qualified immunity, ASAP. The officers were wrong and should go find a different line of work. Patience is a must for a police officer. The cop's aggressive behavior was the direct and exclusive cause for the woman's reaction. If there was a mature, smart cop in the situation, the whole thing would have never have happened. And I agree with that. And I also agree that this woman was a Karen. Could she have handled it better? Yes. But, it's easy to armchair quarterback this kind of stuff when you weren't there. Tempers flare. The adrenaline is pumping. You say things that you probably shouldn't have said in a way you probably shouldn't have said them. Same on the cops thing. But, the cop, that's his profession, is to be there to minimize escalation, to calm people down. Tell you what, ma'am, I really appreciate you pulling over and acting as an intermediary between this kid and, going to bat for his father. I know if I was a father, I'd want you on my side. This is awesome. This is great. But hang tight. Give me some time to figure out what's going on, and I'll get with his father. That's all he had to say. But he didn't say, get back in your car. We said, move your car, get off the scene. Horrible stuff. So I want to do this video because it is kind of a psychological experiment that we see on body cam, where you can have two different audiences looking at the same exact thing that you and I see. And I'll leave the link to Civil Rights Lawyers video and Law and Crime Network's video, and you tell the world what you think about this, because I think it's absolutely fascinating, and we probably should get on the same page with regard to how much can you exercise your rights. When is it wrong to exercise your rights? When you're exercising your rights, should you actually be arrested? Shouldn't there be a crime? Shouldn't there be probable cause, or at least reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been or maybe is about to be committed? Was this lady jeopardizing somebody's life by being where she was? Couldn't the situation have been handled in a different way? So leave your thoughts about this, guys. I really want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this woman acted like a Karen? Do you think that she was a little bit out of line? Do you think her actions warranted the actions of the officer by placing her in the torture cuffs? Do you think the cops could have handled the situation a little bit differently? If you were the father, would you have wanted this lady on the scene so that she could go to bat for your son? You know, a whole lot of questions. You know, come up with questions I didn't come up with. Maybe come up with some answers that we haven't heard yet. And I look forward to reading the comments in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon. Give it a thumbs up. Share it. That way you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list or my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, you can grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design, put on a shirt, hoodie, mug, supplicants, whatever. Become a channel member. But most importantly, remember to go to bat for your freedoms. When you are championing the cause of your freedoms, you're actually going to bat for my freedoms. This is an American thing. This is a human thing. And it's never wrong to do that which is right. I will see you in the next video.
All right, so this here, the first page is just the signature of registry. Just sign the initial, just the top. Okay. This page here is an acknowledgement. You receive a copy of that, and you're going to follow the rules. So just where it says employee, print 7 date. Okay. I do the bottom where it says training. Okay. Read these rules, sign date, print initials. Once again, I do the bottom where it says training, and then there's some multiple choice. All the answers are in here, but if you can't find them, okay. The way it works is if you miss anything, I have to go over it again. Right. It's not a pass-fail thing, but if you do miss 1 or 6, they will retest you after a week of work. So, right. Yeah. All right.
If you haven't seen the video where Sergeant Bill Frank played Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star, I'll put a link in the description, but I had to head back to the department to let the rest of the officers know how I felt about him. Let's take a listen.
I just want to sing you a song. Because Bill Frank is a piece of shit. Because he likes to play with me. Bill Frank, he's a piece of shit. Yes, sir. Something I can help you with? Yeah, that was it. No, you don't have to get out. I'm just going to walk over here. Oh, no, I'm sorry about that. What can I help you with, sir? Just pass along, Jackson. Yes, sir. Bill Frank is a piece of shit.
Understood. Is there a reason why you're back here, sir?
Yeah, it's a public open area.
No, so this is...
No, you're wrong. Get back in your car. You're wrong.
Sir, hold on a second.
No.
Sir?
No, you hold on a second. Arrested it here.
No, sir, I'm not arrested. Sir, what is your name, sir? My name is Officer Jack.
Have I committed a crime?
Sir,
have I committed a crime?
My name is Officer Jack.
Have I committed a crime?
Right now, okay?
Tell me about it.
Sir, you have not committed a crime. But as far as this area is concerned,
public area.
Understood, but this is for police areas. You look right here.
What does it say?
Sir, here on the side.
I got to look at the sign, Jackson. Don't be dumb. Parking for police vehicles only.
Okay.
It does nothing about people coming back here. Matter of fact, it says over here there's a sign where it says no authorized access. Why would you put a no authorized access if you can't go past that sign?
Sir,
let me check the sign.
Sir,
Jackson, let me check. Come on, Jackson, come on.
No, sir. What I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah. Coming off the sidewalk, you don't see that sign. It's just like trespassing signs. You got to have a valid one, so.
Sir, I'm not going to get into...
Yeah, I'm going back over here. I get you.
Sir, I'm not going to get into... What is it?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to explain to you, this area over here is for the police department.
Yeah.
The sign says...
Police parking only, but you have to have it properly marked.
Sir, it is properly marked.
No, it's not. That's for vehicles. That's saying vehicles. Nah, Jackson.
Just because...
You're gonna arrest me, dude.
Sir, can you let me speak?
No, I don't want to hear it because that's...
Okay, wait. If you don't...
No, you don't tell me to wait.
If you don't want to hear me speak...
You don't tell me to wait.
Sir, you do not want to hear me speak or try to explain
why
these signs are here in this area. If you don't want to hear that...
You're wrong.
Sir,
you're
wrong.
Don't
want to hear that...
You are wrong, Jackson. Then I'll listen to you. Go ahead. I won't be rude.
I'm trying to be respectful. I've listened to you. I present your side of the story. Right now, I'm trying to explain to you why this area is the way it is. Now, if you don't want to listen to that, totally fine.
I'm listening.
If you don't want to listen to that, totally fine. If you want to interrupt me, well, I'm trying to explain.
We're beyond that.
No, I'm just trying to say.
We're beyond it.
You've used profanity toward me 2 or 3 times.
Is that okay?
That's fine. If you want to do that, I haven't done that to you.
Yeah.
You've raised your voice to me several times. I haven't done that to you either.
I have the perception you did as well.
Sir,
not cuss, but raise your voice.
I have not raised my voice to you. I haven't said anything above the level that I'm talking about.
Let's get back to the matter of the facts here.
And here's the thing. And trying to explain the matter of facts to you, you start saying, no, arrest me. Yeah. No, I don't have to listen to you. I want to do it. And I'm respecting the fact that you don't have to listen to me. If that's the fact, then okay. I'm done. You know who I am. Mm-hmm. You know that I'm with the police department.
I'm listening to you now.
This conversation.
How do we move on beyond that?
This conversation is done.
How do we move on beyond that? I said I'm listening to you.
This is police property. asking that you respect it. Now, over there is public property.
What's up, Sarge?
And I'm asking that you respect that.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, everything's cool, I think.
We're going to do their swearing in ceremony right now.
Just real quick, just let him know. He's telling me he can't be back here, right?
No, you can be back here. This is all public. Just past the gates and past the door.
So,
This is all
that's it. It was good right here. However, what's going on? This is marked over here. This is secure area. It says secure. This sign over here. Over here. And I respect those. If there's a sign there, I don't fuck around.
You know what it's talking about? It's probably referring to this area back this way. They
Like
just
we're
don't want the people from the tennis courts and stuff parking over here.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this one says like secure entry, no entry. So I was telling Jackson here, I was like, there's no signs up here when you walk down the sidewalk over here. So,
Yeah, that's
when you do stop at the Social Security office and they give you they'll give you a receipt for when you request your new card.
That's more method than
Just take a picture of that.
and then this one here, you're saying is for like the fleet maintenance area.
This is where we do work on it.
Okay. Yeah. So it's all good back here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good as long as he doesn't come inside the building. Obviously, past the gates, he knows that, and then that gates are secure.
But if you do, I'll give you a tip. I mean, it's the easiest thing. If you do want that blocked out over here, just put a sign over here with that sidewalk going in.
See, but here's why we wouldn't do that because we also have to try to make it up. So we have to get our attention. That's the easiest way to do it.
That's right. Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, pass it along. I sing the song for Bill Frank is a piece of. He's playing copyright music for me today. I love that. I mean, he's playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star when we were trying to ask a question about an FDLE form. Don't come out if you don't want to talk to us, you know? I'm reasonable with most people, but if you start with me or me, I'm going to land you. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, Port Orange made me this way. Simple as that. They criminal charge against me once, wouldn't let me sign charges. That's why I don't care when I see people. And Jackson's pretty new, I think. He's pretty relatively new, I imagine, because I haven't seen you before. I did the department photos a while ago, and that's it. I challenged. I'll push you up to the limit. I told him, arrest me. I want him to arrest me. I would love to arrest me. Anyway.
I'm not trying to arrest you.
No, I know.
No.
I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, and now we know, and you're helping us be better. And now we
I hope so. That's all good. Well, that's it. I appreciate
We're going to go do a swearing in ceremony.
Oh, hopefully tomorrow we'll stay. They don't go to Edgewater.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Jackson. Jackson, how long you been in law enforcement? Like 5 years before it started here?
No, sir.
Okay. I gotta know all my laws, otherwise I get my ass in a ringer. And then some. See you guys. Dude, it's fucking easy over here. I told you that fucking asshole. They're doing a swearing-in ceremony right now.
All right.
You're gonna get tased.
No, you're not gonna take
Step out then.
I'm gonna call
Step. You are. I'm asking you to step out. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Step
I'll
out.
step out.
What's your last name?
Why?
Ma'am, I'm doing a investigation, so let's not make this difficult because I will really make your life a living hell. Do you hear me? Okay, I will tow your car. Listen to me, okay? Can you just shut the up maybe for 10 seconds?
Why are you talking to me?
Because you
like
don't
that?
listen. You don't listen. You're just like Jesus Garcia.
No,
You want to
I'm not.
argue all the time.
Excuse me, I'll call your sergeant. I want your sergeant. I want your sergeant.
October 3rd, 2023, a Las Cruces police officer is patrolling the streets when he notices a couple inside a car in a parking lot outside of a government housing complex.
Roll the window down. Leave your hands where I can see them. Okay, just leave your hands where I can see them. I don't know that. Roll your window down, ma'am. Open the door.
It's okay. I know you guys is hard hats, so
What's that? Step over here.
I know who you are by your hard hats. So that's why I was able to direct you.
Yeah, when you only get okay, what's in his waist back there?
Yeah, yeah.
Step out. Step out. Step out, ma'am.
I don't need to step out.
Step out now, or I'm gonna pull you out.
You cannot pull me out. Excuse me, I'll call your sergeant. I want your sergeant. I want your sergeant.
Ma'am.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am, step out,
Don't
please.
touch me.
Step out.
Don't touch me.
Step
I
out.
want to record this right now.
Go ahead. Step out.
I want to record this. Don't
Ma'am,
touch me.
Step out.
No.
Come on, hurry up.
No.
Who are you here visiting?
I'm Butterfly.
It's too late to be visiting Butterfly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I came out to look for my keys.
This is public housing, ma'am.
I
Step
understand
out.
that.
Step
No,
out.
no, sir. Don't touch me, sir.
Okay. You're gonna get tased.
No, you're not going to.
Step out then.
I'm going to call.
Step. You are. I'm asking you to step out. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Step
I'll
out.
Step out.
This entire detention is completely illegal and unlawful. They are parked outside of a government public housing unit, which has certain rules. But those rules are applicable to the residents. And if they choose not to follow them, then the consequences are that they may be kicked out of the public housing complex. These people sitting in a vehicle outside of the complex in no way constitutes reasonable articulable suspicion for a detention or a stop.
Why don't I step out, though? I'm so I can talk to you. This guy has paintball guns. I don't know what else he has there. It doesn't matter, ma'am. It doesn't matter. Okay. It still looks like a fucking gun, does it not? No. Yes, it does. It's a laser gun. Step over here, right here. If you pull that out again, bro, we're gonna have fucking issues. Show me your face. Show me your face.
I'm not doing nothing, sir.
Jesus Garcia.
I'm not.
Holy fuck. You're back on the fucking property.
No, I'm not. I'm in the car.
You're in the property.
Sir, come
You're
on.
on the property.
I'm in the
Judge told you not to be here. Didn't I rip your ass last time?
Yeah, no, but I'm not in the
You're
property.
gonna get warrant out for your fucking arrest.
What
Step over here.
Fuck,
Shut the fuck up. Come here, man. Come here.
Why?
This is what's going on. Okay?
What the fuck is
This is public housing. Okay? There's rules and regulations that need to be fucking followed. Okay? He's trespassed. Okay? He's trespassed. He has 5 warrants out for criminal trespassing. Okay? Judge already ripped his ass and told him not to be here. Guess what? He's here again. Okay? So again, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for my keys. I was here visiting Butterfly.
At what time? What time did you leave at?
I just barely walked out her door and I'm looking for my keys. I can't find them anywhere. I'm not going to let me in her house.
Okay. So what is your name?
My name is Terry.
Is that really your name?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What's your last name?
Why?
Ma'am, I'm doing a fucking investigation. You have a trespasser here right now.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm telling you. What is your last name?
Please go get my keys.
What is your last
Please
name?
go get my keys.
What is your last name?
It's Leva.
Okay. What is your date of birth? You
I
only know one of two ways.
don't have to answer this.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Why?
You have to provide me with your name and date of birth. That is the law. All right. If there's probable cause for as a crime being happening, he's already trespassed. That is my probable cause. Okay.
As a result of his unlawful detainment, it appears that he's now obtained probable cause to arrest the person in the passenger seat. But this is not a traffic stop, and he still has no reasonable articulable suspicion that the person in the driver's seat has committed any crimes. The male potentially being trespassed and committing a crime at this time does not give him the right to ID the female or anyone else in the area other than the male.
Do you see what I'm saying, ma'am? Okay. How do you want to do this? I can either charge you. Listen to me. Okay. Don't make things fucking difficult for me. Okay. I've been doing this for the last 3 years. Okay. I know this area. I know cars that are supposed to fucking be here and cars that aren't supposed to be here. Okay. So let's not make this fucking difficult because I will really, really make your life a living hell. Do you hear me? Okay. I will tow your car. As a matter of fact.
No, don't tow my car. I'm visiting her. She's allowed to have guests. Lamal!
She's allowed to have guests at certain times, ma'am.
I did not know that. She did not tell me that.
Okay. Again, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Well,
but if you want to make things difficult, okay, so hear me out.
They don't want them getting contaminated.
And just be quiet for like 10 seconds.
They don't care if you work your first day.
This is public housing. There's rules and regulations that they sign when they first move in. Okay, ma'am, you keep obviously. Okay, but still, you're here. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're here and you don't live here. I know that for a fact. Okay, so listen to me. Okay, and please just be quiet. Okay. You're trespassing, number 1.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Number 2, okay, you're not allowed to be here past certain hours.
I did not know that.
Listen to me, okay? Can you just shut the fuck up, lady, for 10 fucking seconds?
Why are you talking to me?
Because you don't listen. You don't listen. You're just like Jesus Garcia.
No,
you want to
I'm not.
argue all the time, okay? But you're not listening.
Can you just give me
There's
a
rules.
ticket and I'll go?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Okay. Number 1, this car isn't drivable.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that closes. Okay. Number 2,
it's not stolen. It's insured.
I didn't say it was stolen. Okay. Okay. So you're trespassing though. Okay, there's rules.
Know that.
I don't care if you know it or not. I'm telling you. And the fact that you're making it difficult, I'm asking you to fucking step out of the fucking car. That's resisting obstructing. Okay? Yeah. When I ask you to do something, you gotta step the fuck out. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So next time you're here and you're visiting Butterfly at these strange fucking hours of the time, remember that. Rules and regulations. You can't be here past certain fucking hours.
I'm sorry.
This is an elderly, disabled community.
I'm sorry.
That's why these rules and regulations are here.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
Yes.
So, again, what is your fucking name?
Can you be nice?
Yes. What's your name?
Terry.
Terry what?
Garcia.
Garcia, what's your date of birth?
I'm sorry. Terry.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just lied to me once already, so you're about to get put in handcuffs. Okay, thank you. What is your date of birth?
78.
Terry why with an IE? Let me ask you, do you have warrants? No?
No.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, but not on this. I have a picture of it.
No, it's fine. So if I run your name, you're gonna have a valid driver's license. Okay. Jesus Garcia, be aware, I'm gonna put a warrant out for your arrest. You're back on the property when you're told not to be.
Is he gonna get arrested now?
Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay? Again, you make stupid fucking comments all the fucking time because you don't want to listen. Okay? The judge told you, because I spoke to the judge the last time I put that warrant out, you're not to be on the property. Doesn't matter if you're in the fucking car. Doesn't matter if you're flying over the fucking air. You're on the property. Okay? I'm gonna put a warrant out for your arrest. Okay? Be aware about who you hang out with, ma'am. Stand by real quick. 1396 Burley Court. I'll be out with 2 code 24 individuals. One attempt to.
Yeah, do the whole thing. You want to change gloves and wash your hands. The whole thing.
Stop!
As the woman drives away from the officer, he fires 3 shots, striking her in the back. She dies from her injuries on scene just moments later.
80%. Shots fired. Shots fired. Stop! We were doing it in the beginning. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to find out what's going on here. And you're trespassed. I recognize you're trespassed. Doesn't matter. No, shots fired on my part. She almost hit me with the car. Yeah. Huh? Okay. If you want to grab my bike, I'll grab it.
You probably just have to leave it there, but just leave it there for now.
Well, it was actually over there, but I ended up moving it because I don't want to get that.
After murdering 45-year-old Teresa Gomez for driving away, Officer Felipe Hernandez is casually escorted off of the scene by other officers. This murder occurred on October 3rd between 4:30 and 5 a.m. As of the making of this video, it's October 25th, and Felipe Hernandez still hasn't been charged and arrested. When the interim police chief was asked if it's protocol to shoot somebody for running away, he answered, "That's a complicated question because there are many things or factors that could go into that. There are certainly circumstances where an officer could shoot at someone who is fleeing, and it would be entirely justified and reasonable, but I don't want to draw conclusions on this case specifically." Since the chief refused to answer the question, I will. The answer is no, police may not shoot at a fleeing person unless the officer reasonably believes that the individual poses a significant physical danger to the officer or others in the community. While it appears that the man in the passenger seat was likely trespassing and will likely be convicted of that, Miss Gomez, on the other hand, was not even suspected of committing a crime. While the officer claimed that she was trespassing, New Mexico statute, section 30-14-1, says that criminal trespass consists of knowingly entering or remaining upon posted private property without possessing written permission from the owner or person in control of the land. As you can see, this is a public parking lot alongside a street with no signs that would indicate to anyone that they're not allowed to park there. The statute says that trespassing is knowingly entering or remaining on posted private property. But even if someone wanted to argue that she was trespassing, which would never hold up in court, that still doesn't justify murdering her as she leaves. Contact information for the Donna Ana District Attorney's Office is listed below. You can reach out to District Attorney Gerald Byers to find out why he has not yet filed murder charges against Felipe Hernandez for the murder of Miss Gomez that evening.
All right.
That's not on there.
Okay. Can we just be happy with the gimbals and everything else?
Oh, I'm not happy till I get everything back, but
Can we be satisfied with me till you choose Wednesday?
we'll bring that argument. in
We'll
court.
take that to the court, but if we
I
can,
want the gimbals, and then you can give me the GoPro harness too, if you want. If you want to hold that back, then you know it is
well,
what it is.
it depends upon if she knows how to take it, like, without
And
damaging
I
the
won't be the
camera.
one touching it. I'm not.
You know what? Leave the strap on the camera because I don't know if you guys know how to remove all the pins and all that stuff.
I don't want.
Just for
Yes,
now,
that would be
yeah.
great. Thank you.
We want it all, but that's.
I understand.
Yep. Thank you.
And then, well, he was talking about trolls. Well, you have not even the other trolls like, let alone anyone else, and they still don't get it. Like, they still don't understand it. They just keep pushing forward, you know, trying
And all
to.
they're doing is directly going against the law. Like that is ridiculous. They break the law. So the trolls that we're talking about from here, like the people who are friends and family and employees, man, you'd think if you work at the Justice Center or if your family member works at the Justice Center, that you would know what the code is, the statute for Kentucky for harassment. You would think you would know constitutional rights, you know. But I mean, it just goes to show that it's not just the employees that don't know the law, it's also their family members. So that means, you know, A, they're slacking by being employed in these positions that they don't understand. And then they're slacking again for not spreading that wealth of information to people that they know and love.
You know, I've always been more of a presence than an overachiever, I guess you could say. So a couple of my friends was going into like the legal fields whenever we were discussing what we were going to do
Always clean over
for our
here.
careers. And I was like, that's way too much work. I was like, nope. I was like,
You are definitely earning your dollars at this building. Constantly doing your job. Constantly working.
I was like, I want a job that I can
And
just learn how to do
shows.
and not
The
have
place
to
is
study.
very clean.
Well, that's where I messed up. But yeah, what we're doing today is definitely not anything that I ever truly wanted to do. But I enjoy it now.
Are you a savage beast?
If I'm sick.
I like that one.
Oh, no, what they do is anything that hits the floor cannot be sold.
She said the
Oh,
music, she listens to it
They
because
put
it
them in
calms the
animal feed
savage beast.
containers, and then they take the packaging off.
You know,
It
I
smells
was
like
a
pig farms
custodian
and
for a
stuff
little
like that.
bit at
Were you?
But it's grain
I think it's
material.
called custodial engineer.
Okay.
Well, listen, I was
Yep.
in middle school.
Yeah.
I think a tech center, and it was all by myself. Like nobody.
Yeah,
else was
they're
there.
red bins.
It was so scary going in there after 5 p.m. All the lights were off, nobody in that building, and you'd hear something. I needed music, so I get the music. It wasn't because I was trying to.
I used to before my hearing. I was actually a singer and songwriter.
Well, I went to go get my stuff.
I haven't played guitar since
First night we got it.
ever since the damage.
I was gonna say since the raid, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
You tried to play once.
Yeah, that sucked. I recorded one of my songs that I knew really, really well that I played all the time in this band. And I heard the recording back and I was like, nope,
Let's
I'm
go down
done.
here.
She said, Wednesday at noon. So I go out there.
We're gonna come down here, guys. Lou, you don't want him to sing it for you right now, my friend. It's a bit rough. Where he lost his hearing in his right ear.
Yeah, the only way I can sing now is if I put in a special earbud, more or less, while I'm recording. And then I have to look at the pitch on the screen to make sure I'm still in. So it's just so much work. I'm not in a position to try to start all over again with it. And I'm 46 years old, so maybe, my rock star days are done.
I think you're good.
Thank you. I got recordings though. I might publish some of those on the channel one of these days. Maybe that's what we'll do in the memberships when I start one. Throw some of that kind of stuff. Let y'all see our private life a little bit more.
That's what I was
horses
supposed to
and-
be doing, and I haven't had time.
Well, we haven't done any of it. We've not ridden horses. We've not ridden a
Well, yeah,
motorcycle. We've not
that
gone on
too.
any
But
vacations.
no, what I was wanting to do is more of like a Q&A where they could ask stuff and we would do that, and I don't know. Just more behind the scenes stuff. I don't know.
We'll
It
work
didn't
more
work
on
out.
it. And I'll start one eventually. And I have not forgotten t-shirts either, to the ones that are wondering. I have not forgotten. We just literally haven't gotten around to being able
I
to do
don't
it.
know.
We were right there too, and then something happened. I can't remember what it was. Oh, cord.
Well, like
That's
I
when
said,
we,
every time I get a free moment to do
boosted.
something,
Something else happens.
this is
Yeah.
loop.
Yeah, we were just about to order the
Hello.
t-shirts, and we were doing the design for them and everything.
He's almost done.
Attempting to.
And then we
You-
got
you-
the
you
letter
join
back
us, you
from
can.
the district court.
Yeah, no, it's
for our race
just
case.
us. Oh, I didn't even know you guys were out there.
Slammed with
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
we had to
I
do.
wouldn't mind you guys being here.
That's when we ran and got the lawyers, which was amazing. And we love the lawyers on that.
Oh yeah, he's
Love the
awesome.
lawyers on that. And they're understanding what we're going through. They don't like none of this, but
By the book too.
they
I
would
love it.
appreciate that they didn't have to, worry about us. But they know, what we're doing is not in our control. Hey, Mr. Wilson. How you doing, buddy? Look at you. You got our gimbals.
Awesome. Yay, you got him.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Thank you.
We'll see you later.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. It's always a pleasure, my
Thank
friend.
Have a good evening. Hey, we got our gimbals back, guys.
Well, we got our gimbals, which is great. We needed these back because it
Yes.
is really hard for us to hold these phones in certain ways. And I mean, when we're doing our live streams at the house and trying to do it on a teeny tiny little tripod.
It doesn't work.
So let's do an outro real quick.
Excuse me. All right. have you guys hang tight with us while we do his outro.
All right, so today we accomplished getting records requests finished finally for my 1999 case for Meade County Corrections. We got some footage and that requested from the Sheriff's Department, along with the CAD and 911 calls that allegedly were made by the clerks the day that we were attacked by the chief's deputy. And we got our gimbals back, but we're still in a bad situation because they are going way too deep into our Fourth Amendment right, trying to get every bit of
you'll do more than there's one question that almost everybody
all the way
wants to
back
get out
throughout
of
our
your
whole entire lives and our GPS, our positions, everything. So there's still a lot to work on here, guys. We're nowhere near at the end of this road, but hey, man, we're moving forward. So love y'all. See you on the next one.
All right.
How are you today, my friend?
Is that a question? So you know who I am, and you're going to detain me for disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
For what?
For the obscene gesture that you did
The
over here on
obscene
the curb.
gesture. Do you know the definition of obscene?
Okay, so I'm going to detain you right now, okay?
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Otto the Watchdog is one of the community OGs. I highlighted a case of his just over a year ago, and if you haven't seen it, in June of 2020, Officer Brittany Lane of the Rockwall Police Department was ending her contact on a traffic
You
stop
actually have to
and was
wear one
driving
even if
through the
you're
gas
bald.
station parking lot. After she makes an unknown gesture at
negative.
Otto,
You do
he
not
flipped
have
her
to wear
off,
hairnet if
and
you're
Officer
bald.
Lane immediately pulled over and approached a customer.
Hey, come here, quick. You're not in trouble. When you were walking out, did you see what this gentleman over here was doing? Big
This is the one. The blue brush question is kind of
What was he doing? Yeah, he was. Did
right.
that
Conveyor belt itself is considered a food contact.
make you feel any kind of way?
So that's
Did it frustrate you? Did you feel like it was inappropriate?
I wasn't appropriate to do that for anybody.
It's inappropriate. Or you think it is inappropriate? I got you. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me just 1 second. Are you in a hurry to get anywhere?
After soliciting a customer to manufacture a complainant, Officer Lane called for a backup unit as she prepared to arrest Otto before approaching him.
Winston?
Okay. Well,
What's up?
it's
I didn't
3:30
ask you a
p.m. to
question.
2 a.m. is the second. Yeah. Well, it's a.
How are you
because
today,
they're
my
10-hour
friend?
shifts, they don't do a third shift. They do a-
Good?
All right. So I'll put you down as
Did it sound
preference for
like
first. They should be letting me know
What's
when they
up?
want the next group to start, and as soon as they do, I'll.
I've never met you in
I'll go on
person.
there
I
and
feel
put
so
my
honored.
number.
Really?
Yeah.
Honored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just text it.
This is great to meet you,
You got
dude.
that right?
Okay.
It's the highlighted number on the back here.
I'm gonna have you hang
All right.
out here.
Yep.
You're being detained right
Whatever,
now
thanks, man.
for disorderly
You do well.
conduct.
Disorderly conduct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We'll get you going as soon as
Disorderly
possible.
conduct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, money?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm being detained for disorderly conduct. What disorderly conduct?
The inappropriate gesture that you made over here.
Oh, the inappropriate gesture that I made over here?
It offended the gentleman that was walking outside.
Oh.
You can't do that to other people. You know what I mean?
Okay. What about those gang symbols such as flash tap hands and drill ball?
I don't know any gang symbols.
You don't know any gang symbols?
No, sir. I don't.
So I'm being detained right now for disorderly conduct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna wait for another officer to get here
Okay.
first for my safety.
So you're safe.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have to go talk to him again.
Uh-huh.
So, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sound good?
No, it doesn't sound good.
Oh, thought I'd ask.
So you know who I am, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to detain me for disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
For what?
For the obscene gesture that you did
The
over here on
obscene
the curb.
gesture. Do you know the definition of obscene?
Please tell me.
It's a ultimate graphic depiction of ultimate sexual.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If that's what Webster says, then
That's what Black's Law Dictionary says. Have you ever
Flex who?
Black's Law Dictionary?
Black's Law.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did Webster in high school, you know, and that kind of thing.
Did you get a degree in criminal law?
No. Mm-mm. No, I never, I didn't go to school, actually.
What's your name?
My name's Lane.
Lane.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is on video, dude. I feel honored.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's very good to meet you.
Right, so
I've heard good things.
So you're going to detain me for disorderly conduct for
Yeah, you're detained right
for
now.
an obscene gesture?
Yes, sir.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
Put that in my pocket.
Did you say Terry or Sherry? I don't know what you just said.
I said my aim is to find good cops and record good cops doing good deeds.
Oh, well, thank you. I feel honored again.
What are you doing right now?
Well, did you hear me explain it to him?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
I'll deal with this one.
Okay. So I'm going to detain you right now, okay? Relax. Okay. You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right, I'm going to have you hang out with my sergeant right here, so you can go ahead and lean against the bumper of my car. Just like that. Appreciate it. 1 second, Sarge. I'll be right back.
Her backup unit is a sergeant, and he did nothing to stop the unlawful arrest of Otto. Officer Lane now returns to the solicited complainant and requests an affidavit.
This has
Look at Midwest. What happened here?
nothing to do with you, I promise. Does that make sense? Okay.
While the man fills out the affidavit, Officer Lane angles her body cam away from her point of view.
How's your day so far? How are you doing this? Well, Mom, I mean, I guess I have to be, immune to it at some point, but people like you shouldn't have. Average person walking around shouldn't have to see somebody flipping somebody else off.
The man wrote that the gentleman pulled his finger to a female officer at a racetrack service station, and that was rude. Seemingly unsatisfied with the meager statement, the officer appears to try to solicit a more accusing statement from the man.
Did it, I guess to elaborate on this right here, did it offend you or make you feel any type of way when you saw him do that?
Like I said, I just think it's very rude to anybody to do that.
It got your attention?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Okay. You got your time?
Officer Lane then returns to Otto.
No, hey, don't touch my shit. I don't consent to any searches or seizures, ma'am.
You're in custody.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
Okay, I'm searching you incident to arrest because you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest. You're going to take me to jail today?
Yes, sir.
I'm watching you right now.
Is that all?
I
that's...
don't know how to get weird.
You're going to take me to jail for a finger?
Is this a valid driver's license?
Is that questions?
Is it?
The finger, so arresting the finger.
I don't think you're helping his case right now. Let's go. You can go sit down there.
The day that Officer B. Lane arrested Otto, he had court stemming from a previous incident in Roy City, where he was legally camping with his kids.
What are you? It's not a laser, it's a flashlight. What do you want? How far away? I'm not sure I want to.
And local officers took them and charged him with child endangerment. The likelihood that the Rockwall Police Department didn't know about that court date is next to nothing, considering that on December 5th, a large group of protesters amassed in front of the city hall, where many were charged for using sidewalk chalk to redress their grievances with the local government. Take that information and combine it with the fact that Officer B. Lane knew Winston Knowles by first and last name despite having never met him.
I've never met you in person. I feel so honored. I'm glad this is on video, dude. I feel honored.
And you're left with a lot of unanswered questions. But the one thing we do know is that as a result of that arrest, Otto missed his court date for that child endangerment case. And while he was in jail, they placed an ankle monitor on him, and they raised his bond to $65,000. Now in the city of Rockwell, there are only 6 approved bondsmen, but all 6 of those companies are owned by 3 different people, all of which have alleged direct ties to the sheriff. Nobody would accept his bond. Because he missed that court case, they removed all visitation and all contact with his 2 children for 2 years. The disorderly charge for flipping off Brittany Lane was dismissed the very next morning, but by then the damage was done, and Brittany's tyranny separated 2 children from their father. Despite all that, the department promoted her to sergeant just 2 months later, and she was assigned to manage the field training program to help teach new officers how to frivolously waste tax dollars and split up families on petty beefs. Otto eventually filed a lawsuit against her without the help of an attorney, which is where the story previously left off. Defendant B. Lane's ego was so big, she felt that this would be an appropriate use of your tax dollars. What she fails to realize is that she has become the very thing the founders of America were attempting to escape: an overzealous, censorious tyrant that opposes free speech and the rights of free people who wish to redress their grievances in a nonviolent manner. And overall, Otto and his children were separated for almost 3 years.
Hey, what? Where was that one going? Come on, man. I'm just, oh my God.
Today, Otto has been reunited with his kids, and he has no convictions for the several unlawful actions of law enforcement taken against him over their hurt feelings. The lawsuit recently settled for nearly $100,000, but it's just one of many, and I'll be telling his other stories soon, because all of this started from giving the homeless free potatoes.
I'm here in Hot Cove, Texas, known as the poorest state, or the poorest city in Texas. I was donated a truckload of food from Victory Baptist Church, and I'm out here giving it away to as many people as I can. The police chief of the city told me that I would have to have a permit.
I wish that I could tell you it's a fucking joke, but when we see government agents that think that they can imprison you for how you move your finger, why wouldn't they incriminate feeding the hungry? But that is a story for another day. So as always, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And be sure to check out Otto's channel, which will be linked in the description. If you'd like to see the previous videos on this case, use the links on screen, or try one of these other links for another insane story.
Yeah, I agree, Dan. Dirty. Crazy. And these are only the ones that are fighting back. Think of all the ones that just give up. Think of the ones that just give up.
Get out of my way. Quit pushing me.
Mr. Mosier.
Why are you touching me?
If you have official business, let me know which office you wish to
No,
go to.
I don't want to
and I
let
will
you know.
escort you there. Otherwise, you are leaving the building.
I do not have to tell you my business. Move.
You are going to
Get
tell
out of
me
my way.
where- Mr. Mosier,
Get out of my
this is the last warning I'm going to give you. Tell me which office you wish to go to.
What are you going to do if I
and
don't?
I will escort you there. Otherwise, you will leave the building.
What are you going to do if I don't? What are you going to do if I don't?
All right, folks, welcome back to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. This video comes to you by way of Unlawful Laws channel. Make sure to go subscribe and give him the support he deserves.
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy's fighting cancer and corruption. Let's get right to it.
What is this?
That is the no trespass.
Can you tell me what I did illegal to be trespassed from a public building?
You're allowed to be trespassed from a public building. It's a
Doesn't
subsection.
that violate my constitutional rights to travel freely upon public places?
It's actually a subsection ORC.
Do you know why there's lots of lawsuits and police stations pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for violating people's rights like that? Is this given to me under the color of law, sir, or is it? Huh.
He's like, well, I want to see where it's in your paperwork. I want to see it in your paperwork. And I had the ordinance in my hand, and I said, well, this is the ordinance that I follow when I give the red violation cards. He pulls his phone out away from his little GoPro. And Dell showed up, and he's like, are you okay? And he just kind of kept heckling me, and I said, I'm done talking to him. I'm not comfortable talking to him. And he's like, well, I got all I needed, and walked out. When he walked out, he didn't leave the building. He's still in this building somewhere.
He's legal. This is what he's doing to our people. Yeah. I want to call. Yeah, you need to file a report for harassment.
Okay.
Man, it's all on video, dude. I did nothing wrong.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Go to the PD.
I don't know why you want to harass the female employees in this building, but you seem to have an issue with female employees. You want to intimidate.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another day in the life of finding asshole cops and talking about where their upbringing must have gone wrong. In this video, you get the divine pleasure of seeing Captain Brooks, badge number 137, with the Fostoria Police Department in Ohio. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I know that the First Amendment is something that's for the entire United States, Ohio is not the exception. Not only is this man entitled to his right to speak and move freely, but he's also entitled to request all the public records he so desires pursuant to the Ohio Public Records Act. Prior to this video starting, the man filming was simply entering a city facility in an attempt to request records.
Oh, some more paper?
Yeah, just a
Thanks.
copy. They said you didn't have a copy. So your business is concluded.
How do you know?
You can leave the building.
I'm not allowed to use the restroom?
You can leave the building.
Am I not allowed to use the restroom, sir?
You were already afforded the opportunity. You were resting and then you decided to. Where are you going?
None of your business.
Do you have
Get out of my
more?
way.
Do you have more business in this building? If not, you need to leave.
Do I have to tell you my personal business?
What office are you going to?
It's none of
what
your
are you
business.
Then you're going to leave
Move.
the building.
Get out of my way. Quit pushing me.
Mr. Mosier,
Why are you touching me?
If you have official business, let me know which office you wish
No,
to go to,
I don't want
and I
to
will
know.
escort you there. Otherwise, you are leaving the building.
I do not have to tell you my business. Move.
You are going to
Get out of my way.
Mr. Mosier, this is the last warning I'm going to give you. Tell me which office you wish to go to.
What are you going to do if I
and I
don't?
will escort you there. Otherwise, you will leave the building.
What are you going to do if I don't? What are you going to do if I don't? I'm not telling you.
Are
my
you
business.
refusing to comply with my request, sir?
Are you refusing to acknowledge the Constitution? Do you have
If
a
you
warrant
do
for
not
this
reflect-
information?
If you do not comply with my request,
What are
I
you gonna
will
do?
arrest you and you will be removed.
Here's my hands, buddy.
Turn around.
I just had spinal surgery. What'd you throw my phone for? Just fucking put the cuffs on. So you gotta be an asshole. Hold still, Jim. What am I being arrested for?
Criminal trespassing.
Okay, thanks. Can you get my phone? I just had spinal surgery. Can you go a little slower?
Fine, we'll take the elevator.
Can I have my phone, please?
You can have it when you release.
Why can't I have it now? Can I have my phone, please? I'm not comfortable in here. I don't want to be here. Get me out of here. I don't want to be in the elevator.
Coming down the stairs with me.
Sorry.
Mr. Dennis has a camera on his body.
Well, sorry. I forgot about that. That's new to me. So I'm being arrested for criminal trespass, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you.
British or worse.
Appreciate that.
You get them blue line flag. I think I need to go to Fostoria.
Here's a lesson about abuse of authority by Twat Waffle Captain Brooks. Look at this poor bastard. He's trying to rock the high and tight cut well into his geriatric years, but his last 8 hair follicles just aren't having it. The testosterone left his body long ago, and in a desperate effort to feel like a man again, we can see this portrayed here as he repeatedly denies this man entry into a city facility to request records, which he also has a right to privacy while requesting those records, by the way. The man does not need to disclose his business or which office he intends to visit in a public facility, regardless of what the synthetic excuse of a captain says to him or threatens
This is
him with.
on San Joaquin
Let's keep
Street. I don't know
watching
if
as
it's
we watch
Tennessee or not.
Captain Estrogen continue to violate his constitutional rights.
Are there cameras in here? Can I have my phone back, sir? Where's my phone?
When we leave.
At least this time I'll get a court date. I'll get some due process on this criminal trespass. I appreciate that. Can't believe you guys don't understand how the law works. You just think you can do anything you want. Shut them up, press charges on them, arrest them, press charges on them. All because he speaks the truth.
You go ahead
get a citation issued.
Sure.
So do I get transferred to Sac County for the weekend? Would you want to put these cuffs any tighter on my wrist? My fingers are starting to go numb.
I didn't put them on.
Would you want to unloosen them so I can start to feel my fingers again? They're already going numb, sir. Thanks. Unlawful criminal trespass warning. Unlawful arrest. Where's my phone? How do I know you guys aren't in my phone doing stuff you shouldn't be?
Good question.
Where's my phone? Why isn't my phone here with me?
Because it's in a locker. Secured.
Is it 2 o'clock? I'm due for my medications. I have cancer and I have spinal surgery.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. My pain level since I was yanked down here by the captain has agitated my spine. Can you do something for that, please, sir?
I'm not a doctor.
Can you get me medical attention, please?
Sure.
Unless I'm going to be leaving in the next 2 minutes.
May take a little longer than 2.
So am I spending the weekend in jail?
Probably not.
Why not? I'm just arrested. Of course, not till Tuesday.
You'll get a criminal summons.
For breaking the criminal trespass warning?
Correct.
Okay. I just got rods and screws in my spine connecting 5 vertebrae together. Is there any way to unloosen these so my fingers can feel some blood flow again, or maybe even put them in front of me?
You can also drop your coat. That'll help.
That'll help with my back?
That'll help with your fingers.
It's actually the left hand that's going numb here. I think it's tighter than the right one. Sorry.
Oh, just stand up, dude.
You're turning it.
Hey.
Dude, my back's fucked up. I'm sorry.
Stand up. Your dark clothing, these dark cuffs, can't see the hole.
Here.
Stand
I
up.
just turn a
Stop.
little bit so
You're
the
fine.
light
You're
shines
fine.
down there
You're fine.
better.
I got it now.
Just giving you more light, trying to help, sorry. Damn, dude. Sorry, that's
The cuff's not even tight.
It's my spine, dude. My
Okay,
arms.
stand
I'm
up
not-
straight. Stand
My
up straight.
arms can't be back here like this, dude.
Turn your hand and stop.
Ah, damn.
I said stop.
It's
Turn around.
hurt like holy hell in the wrist there, dude.
Turn around. Go for the camera some more. That's not even tight.
Well, it was hurting
That's
there.
not
Well,
even
when it was
tight.
over this way, it's rock tight right there. It was jammed. Thank you. I appreciate this. I don't know how many inch that incision is back there, but it's definitely feeling pretty agitated.
Probably not little.
Definitely ready for. No, it's 36 inches long, if not more.
Have a seat.
What's this captain's name again?
Not know how to get in.
I'm leaving a review.
More comfortable chair down there.
Slam me up against the wall for a damn good reason, just because these feelings are hurt. Oh!
Where'd you go have your surgery done?
The James down in Columbus. Dr. Chakravarty and Dr. Shu.
What kind of cancer you got?
January
The
27th.
captain that did the arrest.
But it started in my kids being spread, and it's the renal something.
Just trying to find it here.
Had radiation treatments and 30 days of a month. Go back on the 30th and talk to the cancer doctor Zimmerman to see
What order of treatment you're going to get?
Yeah, they got some clinical trials she wants me to try. They had to wait 4 weeks after the radiation before they could start any of the medication. And she was also gonna present my case to her holding partner.
So it has moved beyond your,
Oh, yeah.
basically your renal system?
Oh, yeah, so,
Because you said you had back surgery.
yeah, so, the first thing was, I just had some slight pain in between my shoulder blades back in November. And then in December, beginning of December, I pissed out a blood clot. Like I couldn't.
Wow, their Facebook page, they've posted
And then that was
saying that he's full of
started.
shit.
And then the whole urination was like,
So it had already traveled from
Coffee.
your kidneys to your back.
well, I believe it started in my kidney lining, because there's kidney and kidney lining. That's different names. I don't remember the name of it, but all I know is in December, couldn't even lay down. Went to the emergency room. They did X-rays and told me I had a I can't remember the name of it, but my left vertebrae. They said it was. I can't remember the term, but I looked it up later.
A deterioration, a herniation.
No, I got some of those down lower. I can't remember the name, but I Googled it and it said it's like crumbling is what I got from
So that's a deterioration.
Yeah, but that wasn't the word they used.
No,
So
of course not.
anyways,
They got bigger, better ones.
I went in for a kyphoplasty, which is usually just old people. They go in with some balloons into the vertebrae and inflate the vertebrae back to normal position, and then they cement glue it in that position.
To the vertebrae.
Yeah, so after they did that and I got off the table, I was in more pain than I went in with. I was admitted that day, hung out in Finley for a couple days, and then they took me to Columbus. They removed 30% of my T5 vertebrae because it was push. And it was pushing against my spinal cord at times, which
That's what a herniated disc does.
This one was, I've got bad disc, I've had pain, this was above my
I couldn't get into the thing.
Yeah, Buckeye was supposed to fix that. Mr. Mosier,
Nothing but bootlickers on their Facebook page. They've filtered out all the other comments.
it is a
or violating the criminal trespass warning.
This was
it's
today.
criminal trespass.
They posted something.
Ohio Revised Code. You are to be in court at 9 o'clock in the morning on the 28th of March. If you cannot make that, you need to contact the court and request a continuance. But if you do not appear in court, there will be a warrant issued for your arrest. Do you understand that?
What exactly is the technical crime?
Criminal trespass.
2911, whatever.
2-1. I need you to.
So
I
this has nothing to do with the trespass warning.
That's what you're being charged with, criminal trespass.
But is this because of the warning I was issued last year? Okay.
I need you to sign here that you understand what the citation is for and that you've been told how to take care of the citation.
Right here. I was just briefly reading. I'm sure it was correct. Did you write this? I can't read it. I'm just sorry. Can you read those? Or other?
James Mosier did negligently fail or refuse to leave upon being notified by signage or otherwise being notified by agent of the server.
Agent of the server. The server agent. That's
The person who issued the no trespass order.
Okay.
You want to uncuff me or me do?
Yeah. This department had 31 911 calls all month last month. As it.
I'm in this much pain? Yeah.
You don't get your pills.
Put his phone back in
His phone's in a locker out there.
up front.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
I can go to the mayor's office?
No, you will leave. You are being told to leave.
Why? I can't go to the mayor's office.
If you wish to make an appointment to see someone in this building, you may call and make an appointment. Otherwise, you need to leave now.
I'm not allowed to go to talk to the mayor.
Not right now.
Why?
Because you have not made an appointment. If you want to see the mayor, you can make an appointment.
Policy that requires appointments to go.
Mr. Mosier, leave the building now, or you will be charged again.
For what? I'm not allowed to conduct my public business in this public building?
The mayor's not up there anyways. He already left.
Leave
His car
the
was
building.
just there when I was in the restroom.
I'm just saying, he left when I saw him walk out the door.
We hear him say, "Are you refusing to comply with my request?" over and over. According to not only common sense of even the most intellectually challenged people, but also dictionary.com, a request is defined as an act of asking politely or formally for something. Reminiscing back into my early grade school days, I can imagine understanding what a request meant rather than an order. Here's a truth bomb. You don't have to fucking do it when it's a request. Comply with my request. Sounds like an oxymoron if you ask me, coming from the mouth of a true moron. Captain Androgel then says he's going to arrest this man if he doesn't comply with his request. Once again, painting the clear picture that he is in fact missing some chromosomes. While continuing to exercise his constitutional rights, this man refuses to give in to this abuse of authority, dictatorship, and high levels of estrogen, and is in fact arrested. For what? It's pretty obvious. This sad excuse of a man is threatened by a video camera and the Constitution. At the end of the day, folks, exercise your God-given freedom. Don't bow down to tyranny and become so educated that you are ungovernable.
Come to peacefully stand up for my rights and conduct my private business.
Can I help you?
Yes. May I please come into the public building?
Sir, do you have an appointment with someone?
I would like to come in the public
Sure.
building. Thank
Yeah.
you.
We'll have to stand by, sir.
Why?
I have to have an officer come up here
Why?
because you are a trespasser in the building, Mr. Rozier, so you have to be escorted.
Where's the policy on this?
Well, you can speak to the officer when he gets here.
Have I been convicted of trespassing? Can I come in now?
Negative.
Why?
The officer.
Why? Do you have a policy that explains your procedures?
He can explain that to you.
Can I have the written copy?
I do not have it. He'll
What?
explain it to you.
What's the name of the policy or procedure?
I don't know, Mr. Rozier. Talk to the officer.
Who's the officer in charge today?
Officer Dennis, he'll be the one speaking to you. He's walking up to you now.
Okay. Hello
How are
again.
you today, Mr. Mosier?
Excuse me?
I said, how are you today?
Not doing too bad.
What's up? What do you need?
I need to go inside
For what reason?
for my private personal business reason and just to peacefully exercise my rights and privileges.
Okay. As
Have I been convicted of any crimes excluding me from this building?
you have received a criminal trespass
When?
notice. When?
Yes.
Well, a couple weeks ago.
So does that give you the right to restrict me from access to this public building and conducting my personal business?
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to come here for any reason?
Do you have a meeting with anybody in the building scheduled?
Why do you have to schedule a
Do you
meeting?
have a meeting?
I have business to do. My personal private business I need to do.
Okay, well, I am restricting you from doing that when it can be done by email, when it can be done by personal appointment that you've made.
Who has the privilege to come in this building? What citizens have
We're
the
not doing
privilege?
question and answer again.
Well, you're questioning me to come in the building.
Have a good day. As soon as you get hostile, you're gone.
Hostile.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty frustrated. I think I'm keeping pretty cool considering.
You
keep violating my rights. Do you not realize I have? Do you not realize I have the right to come in this building?
Conversation's done. Stop.
Why are you touching me, dude? Why are you touching me?
You're going to get arrested.
For what?
Stop.
What am I going to get arrested for? For coming in the public building?
Other units.
Hello. Can you please tell me?
Move your foot, please.
Why?
All right. Step outside and talk about it.
I don't want to step outside. I want to go conduct my business. Is the court not open, sir? Am I not allowed to go to the courtroom?
Outside. No, the court is not open today.
They're not open today on Friday?
No, a court isn't open.
The clerk of court isn't open?
Is that your business?
That's one of the many things I'd like to do today.
Do you have questions for me?
Right. No.
Why
Well,
does
no,
it
I
matter
think
to you?
did two
I have to
things.
tell you
He
every
uploaded
detail
pictures
of what I want to do in
and
this building
them
before you
again
grant me
for
access?
review. She uploaded those pictures
Why?
before she
Because you've been
redid
restricted.
those.
Who restricted me?
You have a criminal trespass notice from here.
Yeah.
Correct?
Why was I in here for 40
Correct.
minutes? Yes, I have an unconstitutional trespass order that I never got to contest in court.
That's apparently coming.
All right, let me take a look. Real quick.
No, I get to contest the unlawful
Yes, sir.
arrest you conducted.
They might have finally responded, or did you?
You don't. Well, you were right there helping him.
Well, I don't know.
Handed him my handcuffs. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was slammed against the wall. It was hard for me to watch.
Okay. Please leave.
I need to go to the clerk of court, sir. I want to go to zoning.
We can ask.
I want to go to many places. I want to conduct my business. This is a waste of taxpayers' dollars.
What other thing do you need?
I need to use the public restroom in this public building.
Okay. And there aren't any other public restrooms available to you?
There's 2 of them in here.
No, we're not going to pull that excuse again.
Excuse. So I don't have the right to use the restroom in this public building.
When you don't have business here, no.
How do you know? So I can't just come in and look around and record things? That's not a right of anything. I don't have a right to go to a department and ask about public records. I don't have the right to file a complaint. I don't have the right to redress my government for doing me wrong. It's not hard.
Question and answer is over.
You are educated with the Constitution, correct, sir?
Question and answer is over.
Okay, let's go do my business then. It's only 10 minutes just to get in here. Do you happen to know the official business hours for the records department here? Because I did want to.
9 to 5, Monday through Friday. She's out today.
She's out this Friday. Okay. Was that stop or start recording? I heard. This is the probation and the prosecutor's office, correct? And old director. Do you happen to know the hours for them? I was hoping to talk with probation. Do you know the prosecutor or law department's hours? No. You don't know what days they're in or open or close? Okay. Oh, it's closed on Good Friday. Guess we can scratch that one off the list. Hello. I was in here 2 weeks ago and gave a written request for public records.
Looks like it.
And then I also went back to emails, and I've been asking since December regarding the money. Okay. Yes.
So you need to go over there and talk to the mayor.
Okay. Do you know how much it was? Does the auditor's not all the excuse me? The auditor's office doesn't keep track of all monies.
I took all the information over there, so you
Does-
need to go talk to him.
Okay, but I have another question.
Okay.
Does the auditor's office keep track of all monies the city receives, no matter where it comes from?
They keep track of money. It depends on certain things.
But you don't know how much that community sponsorship program was.
Sponsorship program?
I believe that was the direct wording I used on the public records request.
Put the mayor, because when I get public request, I take over to the mayor. Okay?
Oh, that's not an auditor's.
I went over because I did not know. That would be something that they set up over there, so you really need to go talk to the mayor.
So that's not able to be found in the
You
records
need to
here.
talk to the mayor. He should be across the hall. You need to go talk. I took
So are
everything
all
over
public
them.
record requests about money the city receives directed to the mayor?
No, I said I did not know on the expense side.
So do you know on the deposit
I
side?
don't do the revenue. The girl that does it is not in today.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
Do you know when she'll be in again?
she should be in on Monday,
Okay,
as far as I know.
okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello. I was coming to check on a public records request that was for some reason sent over to this office.
Who was it sent to?
I guess the mayor, from what the lady in the public or the auditor's office just said.
Okay. And what did this public records request?
It was asking for the amount that the city received for the 2022 community sponsorship program through NOPEC and how much we got and where it went. I've been attempting to get these records since at least December.
Okay, so I do not have that at my desk, but I will speak with Eric in regards to that, figure out where that's at, whether I can talk to Josh or Eric.
Okay. Is neither of them in today?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll have to speak with them at a later time, and then I'll get that all figured out for you.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Do you need any information?
No, I do have all of your information, so
Okay.
I'll send it to you once I
I
get it.
appreciate that. And then also, do you know of any, I was in here and looked for policies
Yes.
a while back. Do you know of any policies about scheduling appointments for city departments?
I do not know anything about that. I already sent you all the policies in that book,
Yes.
but I do not know of anything else.
That was like a policy, a manual.
Okay. So
That
you,
I'm looking for like city policies on the way things are conducted and procedures of doing things here at the office, at this building.
okay, I'll have to look for that, and then once I find it, I will as well. email it
Okay.
to you.
Okay, I was looking for specifically policy on why the buildings are locked down, why the front doors are locked, why the police demand personal information before being granted into the building. Also, the policy and procedures for making appointments. And are all the appointments when open during normal hours, they don't turn away citizens wanting to do business, do they? Okay, okay. And then if there's anything else regarding like criminal trespass policy for the city, I've been told numerous things from different officers and I can't get a straight answer from anyone. And it seems like a hassle to come in here and get public records and ask my government for the wrongdoings that I believe they have done to me.
Got it. Okay, so yes, I will look for all of the stuff that you have requested, and I will.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. You have a good afternoon. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, it's unlawful law. I think San Joaquin put the link. Yeah. Drop it. It's closed.
Don't you want to shut the door? Can I move the chair? Help the guy. Good afternoon or late morning.
Now this is HGVT. This is his channel.
Where you need to go? You know where you're going? Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Not too bad. Yourself? Was wanting some zoning. Had a question about the trash cans next to the road. 249 Gormley or Lewis Street, whatever you guys got there at that house that throws the pumpkins out. Their trash can's been right up next to it since November, maybe December.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Yeah, it's a little loud out here.
That's fine.
But the trash can's right up there. The lid's open. I'm surprised all the stuff ain't blowed away.
Okay. Right up next to the house.
Well, no. It's as far away from the house as it can be.
Oh.
It's a foot from the road.
Oh, right up next to the road.
Or the public access way.
Okay.
There technically is no road going to that residence.
All right. All right. Well, I'll see if my code enforcement officer done anything, or at least tagged them as of recently, and if not, then we'll get out there as soon as we can.
Okay.
Take some pictures and see what's going on.
Appreciate that.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And then Mayor Keckler, can I get a moment of your time? Okay. Well, I've been issued a trespass warning, and I just have some questions about the policy and procedures on that for the city. The law director. Do you know when the law director's in? Do you know when the law director's in? Okay. I appreciate that. You have a great day.
Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Captain Beta Cook was abusing his authority? Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so that my team and I can keep our efforts going. Not only do we want to expose the truth, but also we're here to entertain.
We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to go subscribe to Unlawful Laws channel. Let them know that we sent you. Remember, folks, if you don't know your rights, you don't have any rights. Pick up a camera and start recording your public officials. Start holding them accountable. Send your videos to recordpolicenow@gmail.com. Give us as much information as you can so that we can include it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Okay. Seems like all right. Yeah, worship the mayor. Good stuff, though. Yeah, this is his page here. Unlawful law. Looks like the only things he has is on this situation. He's up to 773 subs, though. He does have a Facebook page as well. Oops, that's my personal page, so I'm not going to look at that. Let's see. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, another note.
I wanted to do this short video because it's super important that we underscore the mentality, the pervasive mentality of you must be punished if somebody else commits a crime. And that is what's being echoed here with this post by Ed Krasenstein. He's pretty popular. Him and his brother are very popular on Twitter. As soon as they launch a post, it pretty much goes viral. You know, they get 750,000, 2.5 million views. And this one's no different. This right here it's knocking on the door of 2 million views. But I want to show you what he said, because we're on the heels, of course, of another reported mass shooting. Now, whether this is real, whether it's false, whether it's a false, whether people or not is irrelevant. How are they going to spin and use this story? And this
Oh yeah,
is
they're going
what
to use it to take
propaganda
away
does
rights.
to a brain pickled mind. He says, I'm sick and tired of people being shot. I am too. But what's the solution? Well, the solution definitely doesn't come from government. It definitely doesn't come from politicians. Says Robert Card, the shooter in Maine, reportedly reported mental health issues, including hearing voices. Well, that's not good. Do I want somebody like that to have a gun? No. But do I want government to broad brush everybody and penalize you and penalize me because this guy hears voices and, you know, special care probably needs to be taken with him? No, I'm not giving up my rights. And people are like, well, then you believe your rights are more important than life. Guess what? Rights and life and freedoms, those are all synonymous words. Your freedom is your life. Your rights are your life. Take away your rights and you don't have life. He also reportedly threatened to shoot up the National Guard base. Stop it with the Second Amendment argument. It doesn't prohibit us from taking steps to stop this. And that equals we need to make more laws so that we can criminalize you if you don't obey our laws. And then we get to reserve a punishment for you if you disobey us. That's psychopathy. That's psychopathy. Besides that, how do you implement these laws? How do you enforce the laws? How do you make sure the people obey your laws? It's accomplished at the barrel of a government gun. So these people aren't against gun violence. They just don't want you to have the guns. They don't mind the government initiating government sanctioned gun violence on you because that's going to make them
believe
feel
in the
safer.
direction he's going sometimes.
Then he says, why can't we just have universal background checks? Well, you know why? Because universal background checks are an infringement. Second Amendment says shall not be infringed. And the spirit of the Second Amendment is nobody has the right to infringe on your right to keep and bear any kind of arms that you want for any kind of.
Who's ever bought a gun in the last decade or more without having a background check run?
Reason you want. Most people want them to defend themselves, hunt, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't owe me an explanation for why you need an AR-15 or an AK-47 or 30 round magazines. Why can't we require background checks on all sales of guns, including all sold at gun shows? Why can't we make more laws so that people will be more safe? Why can't we have more politicians scribbling more things down on more pieces of paper so more criminals can fall in line? Basically, what they're saying is, hey, let's penalize you. Let's require an infringement upon you because of what people like Robert Card supposedly did. Why can't we regulate AR-15s and similar guns like we do machine guns and sawed-off shotguns? You know why? Because it's a criminal activity. When you make a sawed-off shotgun or a machine gun illegal, what are you doing? You're criminalizing anybody who may possess those firearms. You're criminalizing anybody who may want to buy or transport or sell those firearms. So you're criminalizing somebody who hasn't committed a crime by creating these laws. Why can't we fix our mental health issues in this country? Why? Well, you know what the answer to a mass shooting is? The answer to a mass shooting is what Elisha Dicken did. And I'm not going to pull him up, but Stephen Williford, what Stephen Williford did at the Sutherland Springs shooting, what Elisha Dicken did at the Greenwood Mall shooting. Look what it says. What we know about the armed bystander who killed the shooter at the Indiana Mall. Dressed in shorts and a t-shirt, Elisha Dicken was shopping with his girlfriend when a gunman opened fire on the food court at a Greenwood, Indiana mall Sunday evening, killing 3 people. While the shooter, 20-year-old Douglas Saperman, fired 24 rounds from an AR-15 style rifle, Dicken did not hesitate to use the Glock handgun he was legally carrying, and he was neutralized. It says within 2 minutes. It happened within 15 seconds, according to reports, and it was done with a handgun at 40 yards. What is the answer to what this guy just did, supposedly? The answer is to arm yourself, to empower yourself, to get a firearm, to learn how to use it, to become proficient with it so you don't have to live in fear. So you can walk around, and if you were in that bowling alley or in that bar and grill, you could take the proper actions to put down that guy right now instead of getting on your phone and calling 911. When seconds count, police are minutes away. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. I look forward to reading your comments.
Oh no, that'd be too easy. They'd much rather disarm everybody. All right. I got one more video and then I'm probably going to get out. Oh, it's too long. We're not going to do that. Contentious is going to be super long. All these are long. That might be it. Now, according to the news, they haven't. But
Put your hands on top of your head and lace your fingers.
I am recording.
Oh, okay. You see this, people? You see this, people? You see this, people? Now, spread your feet. Now it's an officer safety thing.
It's up to you if you want to write them, but it is what it is.
How am I going to deal with any backlash if I don't?
That, no, off the discretion.
So here's the thing. So I don't have a dash cam. You're gonna get a written. Hey, got been written up.
The city of Denham Springs, located in Louisiana, is a lightly populated city of fewer than 10,000 residents. While driving through the city, a driver who operates the YouTube channel Truth Be Told Audits was pulled over by the Denham Springs police for veering within his lane of travel.
Hey, sir, you do me a favor, step to the front of my uniform. Tell me what you pulled me over for. What do you want?
And it's showing to be insured.
Do me a favor, stand in front of my unit, please.
I can stand where I want. You can tell me what you pulled me over for.
Okay, so for my safety, I want you to stay in front of my unit.
And for auditor safety, I would like for you to tell me why you stopped me. Who are you?
I will in just a second. Hey, man, stand in front of my unit.
I can stand where I want, dude.
Not on my traffic stop.
Not on my traffic stop. What do you want? What did you pull me over?
Do me a favor, you can put the cell phone down.
No, I can hold my cell phone.
When it interferes with a...
It's not interfering. Recording. Turner versus driver says it is not interfering.
As we'll observe, the officer lacks a valid legal basis for initiating a traffic stop on the driver. Not only will it become evident that the stop is unlawful, but during the encounter, the officer makes further attempts to infringe upon the driver's rights by trying to prevent him from recording. However, established court rulings have unequivocally affirmed the driver's rights to record the police in their official capacity. Turner v. Driver is a 2017 decision of the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit that affirmed the First Amendment right to record the police.
Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi, as Turner versus Driver, have every right to film y'all. What did you pull me over for?
So the reason why I stopped, I noticed you were veering back and forth.
Oh, don't give me that shit. It's all on dash cam.
So do you want
don't
me to
give
finish?
me that shit. It's all
do you
on
want
dash
me
cam.
to tell you, or are you going to let me explain, or are you going to keep bumping your gun?
I'm going to keep bumping my guns because I have every right.
Got your ID on you?
What do I need to get my ID for? What law did I break? What law did I break?
Improper lane use.
Improper lanes. I was in my lane. I got dash cam to prove it. I never broke line either side.
You don't have to break line.
What do you mean I have to break line? I didn't.
Statute says veering back and forth. It's improper
Veering
lane
back.
use.
I was not veering back and forth.
This ain't the courtroom. May I see your driver's license, please?
This is not the courtroom.
Nope.
This
May I
is
see
not
your
the courtroom.
driver's license,
So you're pulling me over saying that what? I'm
May
drunk?
I see your driver's license?
You're saying that I'm drunk?
I'm not.
A simple Google search would have shown the officer that veering back and forth in the lane is not illegal. But he also admitted that he did not believe the driver was intoxicated.
Who are you, Dennis Green? What's your name and badge number?
I told you my name is Officer of the Board, Dennis Springs Police Department.
Okay, and you're going to be one of the slow ones that just messed up. Now, what else do you want?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm telling you, I am your worst nightmare at this point. What?
I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't care what you got to say.
If you say that again, I'm gonna take that as a
It's
threat.
called freedom of speech.
I will
You
take
better
that.
learn the law.
I will
Learn the
take
law.
that
Learn
as
the
a
law.
threat and act
What?
accordingly.
How is it threat?
Turn around, and face my unit.
Really?
Place your hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers.
I am recording you. Oh, okay. You see this, people? You see this, people? You see this, people?
Now, spread your feet. Now it's an officer safety thing. You need to learn the law. So right now, I'm gonna be quiet. Shut your mouth.
Oh, you're messing up.
Oh, I'm gonna show you. So I can conduct a lawful pat frisk for weapons
Yes,
for
it's
officer safety.
It's called Terry versus
And
Ohio.
I gave you 3 lawful commands and you sat there. You got 1 time. Yep, and you just messed up. A knife, interesting weapon.
I don't have to answer your questions.
I'm not asking you no questions.
You asked me about it.
You got the right to remain silent. Use it. Be quiet.
And this is where he sees the dash cam and his whole tune changes.
You threatening me again? You're gonna get a written. Hey, got been written up. You don't even know.
You're going to get written up. You're going to get a complaint form.
Good.
It's going to go on your jacket.
Come on with it.
It's going to go back there too.
Yep. So this one's on?
Yeah. Yes, you're allowed to get yeah. I know law better than you.
It's up to you if you want to write the ticket.
Have y'all dealt with him before?
I dealt a couple times, but I don't really, he don't really cause too many problems. Him and Payne get into it a lot. They really don't like Walker PD that much.
Well,
It's up to you if you want to write the
well,
ticket.
so I dealt with the cell phone thing when it interferes with investigation.
It's just in general, he's still allowed to record. Can't tell it all.
Well, but within a certain distance of a law enforcement officer
They haven't
conducting.
approved that yet. They're trying to get that approved. I don't think it's in Louisiana. It's in a different couple states. I think Florida approved it first. But
They
I
haven't
haven't,
approved here when I dealt with it.
well, I have to double check on it. To be honest with you.
I'm gonna do that right now.
So it turns out this cop should have known the law before he conducted the traffic stop. First, he illegally conducts a traffic stop by pulling over a driver who he stated was veering in his lane. But he did not know it is 100% legal for a driver to legally veer within the lane. Secondly, he attempted several times to stop the driver from recording. According to a law, that drivers or people cannot record the police within 25 feet. But what he did not know is this was not a law because the governor of Louisiana struck it down and vetoed it.
Yeah, because he knows. He knows he fucked
Be
up,
quiet.
dude.
If you step any closer to me, stand right over there. If you step one more foot closer to my unit, I'm gonna take it as a threat and I'm gonna act accordingly.
How do you even move?
You know, I want it back.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I want it back. Also, people knew for sure that he was there. Not trying to dump questions.
So, I noticed
because this is how that Walker
noticed-
got in trouble. But they do have dash cams.
Well, I know. So I noticed he veered to the center lane of travel right before he crossed over the intersection.
In proper lanes, I was in my lane. I got dash cam to prove it. I never broke line either side.
You don't have to break line, but after that he didn't. When all that's going on, when it interferes with a law enforcement investigation, take the phone, turn it off. Take the phone, turn it off. Not like I ain't been written up or tried to been sued before. It's been doing this 12 years, man. Not the first time that it's happened. I just don't want him to keep walking towards my unit because for me that's an officer safety thing, and I can articulate that.
Yeah, he did already pat him down.
Well, if I don't write him a ticket, then if I don't write him a ticket,
No, it's up to you. You got officer suppression all day, every day. But he is going to talk more shit. It's either way it's going to go. You just have to not let it get to you. Or
my main concern is officer safety right
yeah,
now.
I feel you on that. But
well, I didn't have to tell him 3 times.
it's up to you if you want to write him. But it is what it is.
Well, am I going to deal with any backlash if I don't?
That, no, officer discretion is it.
Oh, so here's the thing. So I don't have a dash cam. And now, is it going to show him veering? Probably not. The way his dash cam is positioned, because I see it right here, it's not going to show him veering. It's not going to show.
And at this point, this cop realizes he has no case. One, he could not find the law online stating that the driver could not film him within 25 feet. Secondly, he stated that he did not have a dash cam, but he realized that the driver did have a dash cam, and he had no way of proving that the driver was actually veering within the lane or even crossed outside of the lane. This is what it looks like to be prepared and to know your rights. Always report the police and never let them get away with violating your rights. If you enjoy the We the People content, please make sure you hit the like button, and we'll see you next time. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.
Hello. Okay. Okay. 5 days a week, though? Okay. Oh, wow. You got to send it. I mean, you know, it's only 4 days, 10 hours here, so. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, no, I get it. No, you didn't even have to give an explanation, but I just wanted to make sure you understood. All right. If it doesn't work out, give me a call. Yeah, bye. Fuck. Where is this one? Let's just play this line.
So right now, this property is closed. So,
But it's public property.
You gotta stop. You can't go.
I'm going to access the public building. How am I
so you
supposed to
can
get
go
there? Are you okay with your police commissioner having a criminal record for police brutality, perjury? Did you know that? Were you aware that his nickname was Psycho?
No comment.
Public wants to know if the rank and file of the department here supports someone who's been arrested for police brutality, perjury, official misconduct, somebody with the character of as your commissioner, Patrick Psycho Ryder.
Right back.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here.
Oh, no,
Back again with another video. Today, we're at the Nassau County Police Department headquarters here in Mineola, New York. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it.
Hey, how are you, sir? Is some kind of event going on here?
No, I think it's just enhanced security for the Israeli house.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, stay safe, all right, sir? Thank you. So as we're walking up to the Nassau County Police Department to check up on our FOIL request, they put their own sign up outside. Thank you, heroes. Again, a hero is a title that's earned, not just because you took a job as a law enforcement officer.
Hey, sir, how are you? I'm doing well, sir. I'm here. I spoke to a woman at the legal bureau on the phone in regards to a FOIL request that I had submitted.
Oh, yes.
And she told me to come down to
Actually, I
headquarters
had
that I
a
had
guy
to give a
that was
copy of
getting
my
ready to get
ID,
started
and I need to
right
speak
here
with
at the
somebody from
building we
legal.
were at today on Monday.
Yeah, no problem. Yes.
He ended up having some kind of family emergency. He's going to be out of town. So even though I got a couple other people waiting, they want to be out of town. So does it?
So they didn't mention anything about a driver's license, getting a copy of a driver's license?
Cool. Well, you can start
Open
Monday.
criminal case.
5 a.m. Just come in the same door you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Same door you did today.
Yeah,
I did
I got a
get
letter.
your text, so that should be good. So when that card comes up, I will.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You too. Let's see if these officers have any comments
Yeah, but with this form, I can at least
on the allegations that are levied against their police
All right.
commissioner.
Well, we'll see you Monday.
Patrick
Yeah,
Psycho
have a safe
Ryder.
weekend.
Hey
and,
guys, how are you?
We'll see you Monday.
That's your question. Do you know? Are you okay with your police commissioner having a criminal record for police brutality, perjury? Did you know that? Were you aware that his nickname was Psycho?
No comment.
No comment. I figured that was going to be your answer. I thought I'd ask though. So no comment whatsoever on his criminal record. Do you think that's somebody that would be a good leader for a police department? Somebody who's been arrested for brutality, perjury, somebody who's. It's gonna. Excuse me. No comment. So you have no confidence? Do you have confidence in your leader, Patrick Ryder? I mean, every officer probably should have confidence in their leader. Do you have confidence in your leader, the commissioner, Patrick Ryder? Do you have confidence in him? You can't comment? I can ask, right? I can ask. Just wanted to try and figure it out. Like, I know there's so many Nassau police officers here and in this agency, and I just thought now that this is, I'm sure you guys didn't know about his criminal record and his nickname being Psycho. At least I don't know if you did or not, but if I was a Nassau police officer, that would concern me. Are you scared of retaliation? Is that why you won't answer the questions? No comment. Well, if you answered me, why can't you answer me? Why is there a no comment? Can you answer that question? Why can't you answer me? Is there a reason? Are you told not to, or personal choice? No one told you not to answer any questions? Okay. You mind if I just get your names and badge numbers? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You too, sir. So we'll just ask everybody that walks by here and that drives in here if they have any comment. And apparently, they also told me earlier that he's here because of, and there's another officer down there, I guess, increased security because of the Israel-Palestine protests. I don't see any protests over here, though. Hey, officer, how are you? Do you have any comment that your police commissioner has been arrested for police brutality and perjury in the past? Were you aware of that? Are you one of the officers that call him Psycho as a term of endearment? Are you aware that that's his nickname, Psycho Ryder? You're police commissioner. You know Patrick Ryder, the police commissioner?
Yeah, I have no comment. I'm just trying to do my job. So.
But isn't your job to, protect and serve the public? Do you think that having a leader that is as controversial as Patrick Psycho Ryder is a good thing for the Nassau County Police Department? Do you support your leader here? Do you support him as your police commissioner? I think if I would ask anybody else in any other department in the country if they support their chief or police commissioner, they would say yes. And the fact that you're not saying yes is really, really concerning to the public. Do you think a police commissioner should have a history of police brutality, perjury? No comment. Are you told to say no comment, or is that just your personal opinion? Your personal statement is no comment. I would think asking a member of law enforcement if they support their leader, the commissioner, police chief, that they would say yes. The fact that none of these officers can say that they support their police commissioner is very telling. This is public property, right? This is public property here?
Like the street?
In the parking lot, it's public property, right?
The parking lot is closed right now only for employees and the car that,
On whose order? How do you have that authority to close a public parking lot?
It's not a public parking lot, it's for the employees and the
It says visitor parking right there.
yeah, it's like closed.
So visitors aren't allowed to park in the parking lot that they pay for? Or I couldn't just cut through here to go to the other side of the street behind you? Why?
It is a strong belt buckle.
It's weird. I wonder what law I'd be breaking. How can the parking lot be closed if I have to access the building? How do you get to the building then? I'm gonna go access the public building, sir. All right, thanks. I'm gonna access the public building. How am I supposed to get there?
You can go through the front. So you can go to the corner, make a left, and then you can go through the front. But you can't access through here. So right now this property is closed. So
But it's public property.
if you want to go to the front of the building, you can go to the front of the building, but not from here.
But this is public
So I'm gonna
property.
ask you to step-
Can I
step
speak to a
back.
supervisor?
All right, I'll get a supervisor.
Thank
here,
you.
but there's
I'd
a
like to
way
speak.
right there.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor. Thank you.
No problem.
And your name was Officer Clara?
674.
Thank you, Officer Clara. I appreciate it. Thank you. So it doesn't make any sense because that building's open to the public right there to the left of you, or to the right of you if you're facing this way. And then this building's open to the public. Shouldn't have to walk all the way around.
One of the county executive detail personnel, Signal 10 to the desk, please.
Hey, Sarge, how are you, sir? Everything's going well. Everything's going well. Beautiful day outside. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I just want to walk through. That's all. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Sarge. You mind if I just get you a badge number before I get out of here?
I'm Sergeant Kuchowski with the Nassau County 3rd Precinct.
Okay.
My
And
badge number 700.
thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And would you have any comment on the police commissioner, criminal history of police brutality, official misconduct, perjury? Psycho is his name, his nickname. Do you have any comment on those?
Reyes. Okay. No, I can't speak about the questions that you're asking me right now.
Well, it's all public record. I was just asking if you had any comment on it. If you don't, you don't. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Sergeant. You too. So do you have one last question? Do you have confidence in your police commissioner as a leader of your department?
Sir, you're looking to walk through the parking lot?
I'm just asking, do you have confidence in your police commissioner?
I'm giving you permission to walk through. I'm not going to answer any questions. You can walk through.
Oh, I will, sir. I was just asking some questions. That's all. I have a right to ask you questions, right? I'm just asking questions, Sergeant. Excuse me. I'm just asking questions, Sergeant. That's all. I think it's important. The public wants to know if the rank and file of the department here supports someone who's been arrested for police brutality, perjury, official misconduct, somebody with the character of as your commissioner, Patrick Psycho Ryder.
Sir, have a nice day, okay?
Okay. No comment. Great. So this is public property. We are allowed to walk through public property, as I already knew. But of course, the officers here want to escalate the situation. He's giving me permission to walk through public property, right? I should have said something about that, but you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Nassau County Executive Building here. This is where we are going to be holding our peaceful protest against the Nassau County Police Department and the Nassau County government as a whole. I will leave the information as far as the address, date, and time, which would be October 28th at 1 p.m., which is on a Saturday. I hope to see you all there. We will be right here in the courtyard. Absolutely beautiful building here. You know, I love a good, beautiful building. Hey, sir, how are you? I'm doing well. How about yourself? It is a beautiful day out. Probably one of our last. Yeah, it's actually really beautiful out, right? I know I've already asked you, so I just have to ask you. I'm just going around asking public servants, law enforcement officer like yourself, that if you had any comment that your police commissioner has a criminal record of police brutality, corruption, perjury, official misconduct, the list goes on. You've never heard that before? Well, I'll let you know then. If you don't have to have any comment, officer, but I'll let you know that the leader of your police department has been arrested multiple times before he was a commissioner for those crimes: police misconduct, official misconduct. Excuse me, I want to get it right. Official misconduct, perjury, and police brutality. Allegedly, he beat a man while he was handcuffed. Do you think that those actions are appropriate for a police commissioner? No comment. All right, officer, you mind if I get your name, badge number?
Russell.
Russell.
Russell. Like Sprout, not Russell.
Okay, you say that all the time, don't you?
I say it all the time.
Yeah, gotcha. Do any of you work in asset forfeiture? Are you aware that there's allegations that your department uses asset forfeiture money for their own personal gain for the leadership of your department? You're not aware of that? So work in asset forfeiture, that helps you skip promotions. Did you know that your commissioner went from detective sergeant all the way to police commissioner and skipped all the ranks in between? I wonder why that happened while having a criminal background or an arrest record. Do you have an arrest record? I would hope not. I don't think you'd get your job with one. Do you have an arrest record, sir?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Hopefully one of you guys could become police commissioner one day. Maybe. You too, sir. You guys have a good one. Thank you. We're doing a peaceful protest here, gentlemen. October 28th at 1 p.m. If you want to come, support. I appreciate it. Take care. Guys, stay safe, all right? Oh, last question. I probably already know the answer, but just last question before I get out of here. Do you have any comment on the allegations that asset forfeiture fund that your commissioner refuses to release the documents for is used as a personal slush fund for his benefit? Do either of you have any comment on that?
Sir, have a good day, okay?
No comment?
Have a good day.
I'm trying here. I know it. I'm just asking some questions.
There's so much better things to do right now.
Oh, no, this is very important. Asset forfeiture funds being misappropriately used a police commissioner with a criminal record. Those are important topics that we need to discuss. You don't have to, but I think that the Nassau County residents should be well informed on who is leading their police department. That's all. But you guys stay safe, okay? It's a beautiful day. Enjoy it. If I was confident in the leader of my department and I was a law enforcement officer, I would say, I fully support the commissioner. I fully support the police chief. But they're refusing to do so. I don't blame them, honestly. I don't blame them. Patrick Psycho Ryder has proven himself to be a petty little man. Not only through his actions, but through his reputation. Patrick Psycho Ryder, petty little man, who will stop at nothing to silence me and any one of his critics and to stop this investigation into asset forfeiture. He's denying my FOIL requests. We're gonna have to take him into a federal court. Absolutely ridiculous. But we're gonna be getting out of here. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. I am not even close to being done with Nassau County and Police Commissioner Ryder. He needs to be fired or resigned, one of the two, and possibly charged, depending on what comes out of those asset forfeiture documents. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.
Let's get into it. What is going on with Tua Pre? I haven't heard anything from him lately. Yeah, 2 weeks ago was his last video. Unwatched. What does it say unwatched? I watched them. They're all red. What's his note? Wait. Weird the way he's got this set up. Watched. Unwatched. I know I watched these two.
I'm going to ask you nicely. I'm going to ask you nicely.
He doesn't have any right.
I'm going to tell you one more time to turn your camera around. He's still standing here in front of me, a strange man. I want his camera confiscated.
One of my favorite baits this time of year is a mullet. I really love mullet. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. How you doing, young man?
Get this out.
Aren't you a lawyer? You're not
Get
supposed
this
to
out of here. Okay, I'm meeting with a client. You can't film it.
I'm about to meet with one of my fishing clients.
I'm sorry?
I'm about to meet with one of my fishing clients.
You can't film my office.
No, I'm doing a fishing show. I'm just doing a fishing show.
Shut it out of here.
No, I'm doing a fishing show. One of my favorite. Y'all catch anything around here? What's y'all favorite bait to use around here? You guys want to start on a fishing show? I'm just saying, guys, what's your favorite bait to use around here? You like using mullet or shad?
Please take your camera off us now.
Oh, it's not on you. I'm just doing a fishing
Okay,
show.
move the thing away. Turn it the other way.
No, because it will
Turn
talk
it
about the
the other
frame.
way. I don't care. Turn it around.
I'm just doing a fishing show.
I don't care what you're doing.
I don't think you guys understand, though.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. You can understand.
Turn your camera around.
No, I'm just doing a fishing show.
I'm going to tell you one more time to turn your camera around.
But you want to start a fishing show?
I want you to turn your camera away from my face now.
Okay, but
Turn it.
I'm just doing a fishing show. Okay, fine. I'll turn it.
I'm calling some guy out here taking our pictures and he will not leave. Please send police now. I don't feel comfortable. Please, officer, please send the police. I'm a woman. I don't feel comfortable.
I'm a woman.
He's still standing here in front of me, a strange man. Okay, please.
If you're with me on an island, I catch all the fish for you. You feel comfortable. While we wait for the police, you guys want to tell me about the species of fish around here? Since you want to start a fishing show? Can I tell you a little bit more about what I'm doing? I'm getting B-roll. Should I wait here with you guys? Or I don't know how the process goes.
This guy is trying to film inside my office.
I want his camera confiscated. I want my picture off there.
Also confiscated?
Take his phone. He doesn't have my permission to have me on the phone.
Oh, yeah, come over here.
I'm supposed to feel safe.
That's the law. Yeah, he's filming my client in my office. He's got no right to do that.
It's for a fishing show, though.
I know I will be live.
Whoever choosing him as a lawyer, y'all gonna lose. Ain't no way, bro. You gonna lose. Ain't no way that's a lawyer not knowing the law. Come on.
I was talking to her earlier. I'm friends with her.
That's a law.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm outside with the Westwood Police Department.
Nice to meet you.
Is there like any reason that like you were in there? Or?
Oh no, I didn't go inside.
All right, can I just get your name and everything?
So I usually kind of keep it anonymous. I just like to chill. Because I'm one of the most wanted fishermen in East Coast. So right when I say who I am, it's gonna be flocks of people coming here.
Okay, do you just have your ID then instead of saying it out loud?
Oh, dude, even later. It's like a whole thing. It gets complicated.
He doesn't have any right to use my building for his commercial purposes. Absolutely. Come on in.
You mind if I join too? You guys mind if I join too, just so we can keep fair? Is that cool if I join too? One of my favorite baits is mullet. I think I told you guys that already. Oh, hi, again.
You are going to need your ID to know who you are. Saying that you were tapping on the window.
Not true.
Do you have any video of like before I was here so I can see?
Yeah, I've been running the whole time.
What kind of fishing show you got?
Strictly fishing with fishing on.
Strictly fishing?
Strictly fishing with fishing on. You already know.
All right.
Should I come in there with you?
Just I don't think you want you in here. So.
Oh, okay, I got you. Just making sure. I thought maybe you guys switch up. Let me go inside this time. All right, man. Appreciate you guys respecting the rights of the citizens. Much love, guys.
Fake lawyer.
You and I?
No.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know we were together.
No, wait, look at the camera. Look at my shop.
Oh yeah, I'm
Kate
doing my
and
fishing
Randy.
show out here.
Oh, in here?
Oh no, out here.
Can we do it somewhere else?
Like is it you and I?
No, like the camera.
Oh.
It was looking like you guys were filming in here.
Oh wait, now who got you guys? Is me and you?
You?
Oh, I
saw
see.
the camera waving here. That's what you were doing.
Oh, it was waving in there.
You
Wait, I was waving in there.
with the camera.
I was in there waving with the camera.
Never mind.
All right, have a good day, young lady.
You know what you're doing.
All right.
So you moved down a little more then?
Oh, I got the dang purple line now. How you?
Where he's at now?
What's that? Oh no, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh no, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do this because we have there. Don't film me. I'm not giving you permission to film me.
Oh no, it's chill. It's a fishing show. You can be featured on the best fishing show in New Jersey.
No, I don't want to be on this, but they have to sign a waiver.
Okay.
In order for you to take pictures of them, I would have to sign a waiver or you can get sued.
All right, perfect. I'll be waiting on the waiver then.
Okay, so please.
I'll be waiting on the waiver.
Please
Oh,
don't
somebody
take pictures
reviewed
of the
this.
dog. You're not allowed to.
Okay, you can tell the dog he can sign a waiver.
You're not allowed to sign. You're not allowed to do that. I don't want to call the police on you. Please,
No, we can say please.
please, let's go. Just moving along, please,
I got
because
you.
that's the owner in there and he's very upset. So please.
Oh, I said he's not a dog person.
No, he is a dog person, but you're not allowed to film somebody's animals.
I need a
And
waiver.
you're not allowed to film me either. So if you film me and post me, I will sue you.
Oh, that sounds chill. Yeah, you got a body camera like me.
A microphone. I mean,
Oh, I see.
why are we recording them?
Now, by
Want
we,
them
you
all?
mean me?
You keep bending over in our shop.
I was bending over inside the shop.
Recording you as well. Okay, can you stop recording me, please?
Can you back up, please?
Can you stop recording me, please? You're not allowed to do this. I'm gonna call the police.
You're gonna say please? All righty.
Can you call the cops? I'm sorry, because he's not taking his picture. Literally, I don't have no.
You guys want to star in a fishing show?
You need to leave, sir. This is a little ridiculous of you.
You guys can star in a fishing show.
Take his fishing picture. Take his hat.
Okay, you got his picture. Cops are even close, so it's okay.
Okay, good.
You need a waiver, otherwise I'm gonna sue you. That's what that lady said. I know it sounds ridiculous, huh? I'm just exposing the ridiculousness in there. I know what. I don't have to do this. I don't know what you're doing. Are you just walking the dogs? Excuse me, sir. Are you put your right next to my phone? I mean, ask you nicely. I'm going to ask you nicely to move the thing. Well, it's got to be nice, otherwise you might get a Muay Thai knee. Because the next thing I do is take the fucking phone and throw it. Where are you from, redneck? Let me call him now. Remember, I can do a double leg from here, so don't try nothing slick. I'm just filming this cute dog getting by some dude with a weed waker in his hand.
Now,
yes, we have
is Goofy for his company. I think he's a real person that messed somebody up if they try in the wrong way. The animal waiting for
smiling for the camera. YouTube. Oh yeah. You both smile for each other's pictures. Come look, I got a cool angle. Come over here. You gonna stand there being stoic? Or you gonna come over here and get in front of me?
That's my better angle. You got it?
Yeah, hold on. The lighting in the background is a little bit overexposed. Do it again.
I don't know how he does it.
They do dog grooming in there? You ever do dog grooming?
I think he edits out.
I used to have a little shih tzu. She get them jingle bears on her fur. I used to have to clear it out with a damn razor.
Oh man.
You gonna hear all my dog stories by the time them police show up.
We want to make sure the pictures have been destroyed because then he has no right to take any pictures of anything that goes on inside our shop unless he's been entering the shop. He hasn't. So he just wants to scaring customers away, putting a camera by the window, and he has no right to do that. Well, he can film in public. Well, he's putting his camera up to the window and watching everything we're doing inside. So also those videotaping us. We've had to close the blinds, and we have those that are scared. He's coming up to the window. He's sick. The guy's sick. He's been trying to videotape. No, we don't know who he is. I have pictures of him, so we better never come back again. But this guy's he's sick. What's going on?
Hey, not much. How you doing?
All right. What are you filming inside the building?
Oh, just a bunch of stuff here.
Huh?
Just a bunch of stuff for my fishing show.
I can't hear you.
Just a bunch of stuff for my fishing show.
We have no fish inside. You know that, right?
You got other animals though.
Right, but that's not your right to take pictures of. Why don't you go to your fishing hole down the street and get away from our building?
I couldn't catch no fish. I might as well lean back on them
Well,
dogs
it's
now.
probably your terrible personality attitude. So why don't you leave?
I ain't got nothing to do. It's a tide. It's a low tide out there. That's why I didn't catch anything. The fish know I have a lovely personality. So
The guy's insane.
The reason I enjoy this so much is because in these situations, people ain't trying to hear nothing anyway. So it's so funny that he just feed them BS and they try to make sense of it. Even though they didn't care what he said anyway. They go that whenever they go to ask questions and this and that, they're not really trying to listen to what you're trying to say. I don't know why they even ask like they care. They just want you to get away. So I like the fact that he just makes up some BS and just keep going at it.
I'm just confused though. What are you trying to get from this?
what am I trying to get?
Yes. I mean, you can film in public. That's doesn't he have a right to film it? Yeah, I mean, if he's bothering customers coming in and out, though, he can be arrested for disorderly conduct, blocking the sidewalk, stuff like that. But I don't really he can film in public. Is there a reason you're bothering this gentleman?
Oh, I wasn't bothering. Yeah.
I mean, obviously you're bothering him.
No, I'm not. He came out to get bothered. Yeah.
You're filming his business, so.
Yeah, it's chill.
He is like messing with you. Like, come on.
Is there a reason?
Oh, no, it's for my fishing show.
What's that to do with fishing?
Well, I just got done fishing. Now we all like. Now we're all friends here. Now we're good, right?
No,
we can pay him.
Get lost.
Come on, now we're all friends.
No, we're not.
I saw that smile.
No, because you're insane. That's why I'm laughing. You have no business being here.
All right, let's be insane.
Why don't you get a job or something, bro?
I don't want to I'm gonna have a manager like you coming out micromanaging and calling the police on me for nothing.
I think I did, but it's unfortunately they can't do anything about it yet.
Exactly.
Like I said, I mean, he can film, he can film in public. That's not an issue. If he comes inside the building, or here's the thing: if he's blocking people from leaving your establishment, we can't even work here. We have to jam things up against the window. He's got his camera up against the window. Those blinds close? They don't close all the way. No, they only close 3/4 of the way down. So, what do you have anything you can put like in the window? No, we don't have anything. We usually don't have crazy people like this. No. How long has this been going on? Today. I don't know of any other day. It was like today. But I don't know why he doesn't want to leave. I mean, I don't know. If the bar's open, if you want to go to the bar.
You want to come with me and we get an old fashioned together?
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Well, how about we walk together?
No, I don't think so.
I don't trust you. You're gonna meet me there.
The issue is that I don't know, as long as he's not blocking entrances. Our problem is your customer. He's putting his camera up to the window. He's videotaping what we're doing inside. That's not for him to do. I don't know what he's doing with it. I mean, we can't even block the windows. That's why animals that are scared of
Good afternoon. Oh, I thought you were talking to me for a second. I thought we started fresh.
No, so we're a human being.
I'm a human being too. Unless I catch so many fish you thought it was a fish that I smell like fish.
Well, like I said, now if he's blocking public access to the sidewalk to your establishment, we have better things to do than babysit this clown. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wish I had better advice. If you get some lines or something. We never had to do this because we never had somebody. I don't know.
We're preparing for the world turning crazy. We're all in preparation together.
I don't know, but like I said, from a police perspective, there's not much we can do. He's got the right to film. It's unfortunate what he's doing is not illegal. Well, I can't stop. They're not allowed to film people unless you have their authority.
I thought that too. I'm learning right now too. I'm learning with you.
You could film in public. I mean, we've always had the couple of people that walk around out here, the usuals. Yeah. Not usually somebody that doesn't want to leave.
I'm an unusual usual.
Yeah, he's just a nuisance out here. Like I said, just don't engage maybe. There is an issue with people getting inside or something like that. Somebody complains. All right.
Should we end with a bet and on a positive note?
That's crazy. Now, if he would have been justified, he would have punched himself.
I got a little flick off over here. Man, And they got bull sharks, they got hammerheads. You never know what's in that channel. You just gotta be careful. You can catch sharks from the beach, honestly. You just toss from the sand. Next thing you know, you got a big shark on the line. He's over there impressing his mate. Got a female trying to impress, so he ostracizing the monkey. Might hype himself up, make him seem like normal, make him seem like the alpha male that's in charge around here. And the alpha male can mate with her later. He's trying to have sex with her. It's turned from a fishing show to a monkey show. Turned into a damn primate show. I start talking about fishing, end up talking about monkeys. Just some little minnows for bait. It's more for bait though.
Keep it up, you have the freedom of press.
We should come back another day.
Yeah, we will. We have all corruption, cops, judges, anything was for sale.
All right. Sick ass fool. No, that was from a different video, but that guy was hilarious. That was when he got arrested. I think he was being a bumblebee that day. We're probably gonna kill this stream, y'all. I'm gonna get something to eat. Get in one more raid. Is there a timer on the raid still? Still cool down. There we go. Let's get this raid in and then we'll kill it. Well, I'm going to actually start the outro video. Everybody. Later, y'all.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade. Cocaine body so insane, jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so